Yes, people, welcome back to AFTV. Join us for the Matchday Live. It's Arsenal versus West Ham. We are a little bit late, so apologies for that, but we're here all together. We've got a big panel of guests. Let's start from my right to my left. I've got Laurie in the building. Big up, Laurie, come on. Little clap. Are you doing the boxing stream tonight?
Yeah, I am.
Give him a little plug then. Come on, tell them.
MLS Sports TV.
Oh, it's on your... I thought it was...
No, hang on. I'm not finished.
So
You interrupted me. I said LL Sports TV in conjunction with DR Sports.
Ah, respect.
We are doing a
Young Nets.
watch along tonight for what people are saying is the biggest fight card ever, not just in boxing but in combat sports, Turkish. So yeah, make sure you check that out. We're going live about 8 o'clock. 7 fights, 3 world title fights, 4 really competitive fights.
You think this is bigger than Khabib Conor?
Easy.
It's not bigger than Khabib Conor, man. Get that.
I'm talking about the card, not...
Talking about the card, man. That was on the card, right? Khabib Conor was on the card.
In terms of the depth of quality in the card, this is by far.
Not by far, nothing.
All right, well, listen, we're here.
Anyway,
we're here for football. But I hear, big up, like Laurie just said, make sure if you want to carry on watching streams throughout the day, we just had the United view and get by drawing 2-2 to Everton. Then we've got here AFTV for the football match, obviously the one that everyone's here for. And then Laurie, LL Sports and DR Sports as well. Jack, welcome.
Thank you. Another round of applause for me, then. Oh, thank you.
Jack's in the building. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Excited for this game?
I've not been excited for an Arsenal game in a while, I'll be real.
I get that.
But
I get that. Obviously the mood as well. Obviously the 11, which we'll go through in a second. But we've got Turkish and we've got Manny with us. I'm going to introduce both of you. You want to tap yourself? Good. Big up. Let's get thoughts and feelings. Turkish, you've been on the preview with me already today, so we've heard from you, but we'll come back to you in a second. But Manny, ahead of this game, how are you feeling for it? Are you confident?
Similar to Jack, but I just want us to get the 3 points, man. Like, keep the pressure on Liverpool as much as we can. I feel like there's still going to be a few more like slips and twists along the way.
Yeah.
But honestly, I just need to get the 3 points. That's it, man. That's it. Just capitalise, and hopefully tomorrow, Man City can do us a bit of a favour.
Okay, Laurie, how you went on the preview? I know you was on the Predict 11, but how are you feeling ahead of this game? Everyone's just said, I've said, how are you feeling for this game? And everyone's gone, they've made noises. I don't want a noise from you. How are you feeling?
I'm slightly different to some of the guys. I see where they come from, but I am quite excited for all these games because for me, this is what I want to see Arsenal going for the title. Okay, we're a few points behind Liverpool, but every game is a big game. That's what you want as a fan, isn't it? You want, when you're watching your games, you want it to be their vested interest. We keep winning our games, and see what happens after that.
Okay, and as I've just introduced everyone, I just realised at the corner of my eye I was scanning. See, when I was a footballer, I had good vision, you see. I pick up the ball, half turn, that. To let everyone know, we have Frankie over on Information Station. It's the return of Frank, the Frank. Here he is. How you feeling? Come on in, Frank, talk us. Say welcome, say the hellos and all that, but how you feeling ahead of this game?
Finally!
Oh my God.
The Information Station is back.
They didn't even cut to him. Cut to him then!
Cut to me!
They didn't even cut
Hang on a
there.
second.
The guy had his arms out. He done a knee slide. He done his intro.
Hang on.
Listen, Frank is here. Frank is here. The camera may not be showing it. I don't know if his audio is working, but Frank is here. We'll cut to him when...
They forgot about him. They said, shit, the audio was all good.
But anyway, we'll cut to Frank in a second. We'll get his score predictions. Let me just run through before we hear a word from our sponsors. Let me just run through our score predictions. Laurie?
I went, in the preview show we did, I went 3-1. 2-goal swing. I said 3-1, and I'm sticking by that. I see no reason to change my mind.
Okay, Jack?
2-0.
2-0.
2 goal swing as well.
2 goals? Oh, people are confident. Turkish?
2-1.
2-1. And Manny?
I'm going to go 2-1.
2-1. And I've gone 1-0 in the build-up. So this side, yep, 2-goal swing, 1-goal swing. The Frank? Can we just check?
Shout at us.
Are we here?
No. Oh, yes!
There we go. Let's try this again. Finally! The Information Station is back. I'm going to quote Ian Wright here. In 1997, on his first Match of the Day appearance, he said that the Match of the Day studio was his Graceland. The information station is my Graceland, and I'm so glad it's back. And what a game it's for. Arsenal versus West Ham. Arsenal have won 37 Premier League games against West Ham. They've only beaten Everton more in the competition 38 times. West Ham last won away at Arsenal in I'm all over
He's
the
excited.
place. There we go.
You're back.
I'm over the
You're
moon.
excited.
Let's try that again. West Ham last won away at Arsenal in consecutive campaigns in the 2005-06 season and the 2006-2007 season, becoming the last team to beat them at Highbury and the first team to do so at the Emirates. Arsenal are unbeaten in their last 15 Premier League games, their longest run since the 16 unbeaten between December 2010 and April 2011 under Arsene Wenger. So, the stats are definitely in our favour. This is a game that I love. Obviously, all my family are West Ham. Obviously, I'm the Arsenal fan, so bragging rights are on the line. As for a prediction, I'm going to go Arsenal 3, West Ham 1.
Okay, so it is heavily my right side. It's very 2-goal swingish. I hear it. All right, they're happy. They're excited. We're all excited for the game, of course, but 1-goal swing this side, 2-goal swing this side. It's now time to hear a quick word from our sponsors for this Matchday Live. Here's a quick word from our sponsors. Yes, people, if you're spending any time online, then you need a VPN. And NordVPN is your best bet.
Think of a VPN like Declan Rice, shutting down danger before it even becomes a problem.
We all know the pain of missing the 3 p.m. games every week in the UK. But if you were in, say, Australia, America, or somewhere else, it wouldn't be an issue.
And with NordVPN, you could change your location with just one click. Obviously, we would never do that. But if you did, it would work perfectly.
And if you ever use free Wi-Fi in an airport, a cafe or a hotel, I know I've done that, you might as well have left your wallet on the table and hoped for the best. Hackers love those open networks, but with NordVPN, your data is fully encrypted, meaning your personal details stay yours.
So grab the deal at nordvpn.com/AFTV Live for 4 extra months on a 2-year plan, plus an exclusive birthday gift. This is a limited time offer and it's always risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee.
Big up NordVPN, and let's get back to the video. And we're back. As mentioned there, NordVPN. If you click the link that's in the chat right now, you can get it all linked in the description. Big up NordVPN. Boys, we're going to run through the 11, just get your thoughts and feelings ahead of that. I just want to also say to everyone that's watching, the information station is back. You saw the Frank. He's even giving you all the stats, the information, as well as on your screen as well. If you're watching directly instead of just listening, sometimes people play videos and just listen to it. You've got the visuals on your screen as well for all the information. But the Frank will be updating you guys and reading out some of the chats. Right, the 11. I mean, it's the same 11 as Leicester bar. Mikel Merino starts. So that means, Sterling's not starting. And obviously Calafiorian for Mars Lewis Skelly. So just, Jack, I see you nodding. Are you happy with those changes? Does it make sense? We did a Predict 11 and said, Turkish was also saying you've got to protect Sterling's feelings. You got to start him. Oh no, he's not. Okay, he's giving me the scare. I don't like that look. That's
You've got to go to him first.
No. Let me. I was gonna lie, but yeah, that got me a bit scared. So let me not lie on his name. But obviously Sterling, he's not starting. He's probably going to be needed at some point, especially if we do go down. I hope we don't. But would that be the option? Mikel Merino starting? Is that the right decision for Arteta?
I personally would have stuck with Sterling, only because I think, whether we like it or not, whether we as fans believe in him still, at some point in the next 14 games and Champions League, we're going to need him at some point. For me, starting a centre midfielder in the front three over him, that's like the ultimate vote of no confidence. That's like I know the fans didn't really take me and I weren't doing great, but like everyone's now, this is like the point of we've given up on you, I think. So
well, he needs to see that the guy come on the pitch and score 2 goals.
Yeah, true.
And ask himself why I didn't do that.
But I think I still would have given him one more. Give him Moreno off the bench.
I shouldn't have had one, let alone one more.
Because now if I'm him, I'm sat there being like, oh, they're starting a centre mid up front. Like I'm more than done now.
If we're going to test the waters, at least Tierney, even now off the bench, I'm looking at him thinking, all right, Marino up top, aerial threat. If we need to change something up, I'd still bring Tierney on left
over
wing.
Sterling,
crosses into the box.
Okay.
I just think going into Forest and Chelsea and United and that run, I think the West Ham at home was probably their last chance saloon of like start him. If this ain't the one, then done. But
Yeah, give him
to kill his confidence now. With
And
the
if
one
we
coming
lose any
up
more
is-
points, it's also done for the season. So
Okay, yeah, first.
which,
Yeah,
which
first.
done do you want first? Because they can come together.
in a package. Laurie, I mean, you kind of advocated for Sterling as well. Don't know if that was Jamaican tax or if it is actually just.
No,
the
call it
fact
what
that-
you want.
Heavy.
Call it what you want. I'm not afraid to say that I ride for Raheem Sterling. I think was a great player. Obviously, it's not happened for him so far at Arsenal, but I agree with Jack. I would have liked to have seen him retain faith in him. We are going to need him at some point. Listen, we didn't bring him into the club, but when he arrived there was a lot of expectation. We're threadbare up top. We're going to need him. You don't want to ruin the guy's confidence completely. So, yeah, I would have stuck with him. However, I can understand why he's been left out, because he's not been playing well, to say the least. So,
I'm gonna, before I go to my left side, I'm gonna fizz the ball into Frank. Just your thought. Would you want Sterling to? Because this side have said yes, Sterling to start. You've also gone the 2-goal swing. Would you have said to keep his confidence? You're gonna need him at some point in the season. In the last games we've got, would you have said start him as well?
No, I think I'm quite happy with the front three that we've got today. Obviously, Ethan Nwaneri is irreplaceable at the moment, considering the injuries that we've got at the moment. So Ethan Nwaneri was always going to start on that side. Mikel Merino, coming off the back of 2 goals in the last game, was always going to start up front for me. And Leandro Trossard, West Ham is a team that he plays quite good against. Actually, he's had a hand in 4 goals in his last 4 Premier League starts against West Ham, with 3 goals and 1 assist. So for me, this is the exact front three that I did expect to see. The one inclusion that did surprise me was obviously seeing Ricardo Calafiori at left back, because for me, Miles Lewis-Skelly's been unreal, not to mention I put him in my fantasy team, so that's a bit sore for me. But, obviously considering the fact that we've got Nottingham Forest midweek as well, I think that's potentially the reason why there would have been some changes. We might see Miles Lewis-Skelly come back in there. We could potentially even see Raheem Sterling start against Nottingham Forest. Obviously, he's got a little bit more pace than the likes of a Leandro Trossard, so maybe we could use that, attack Nottingham Forest on the wings, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, we've got 1 minute until kick-off, so we've got to move quick. Boys, Manny, Turkish, just happy with the 11. I know Miles Lewis-Skelly's going to get at you a little bit, but...
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Calafiori just has to make sure he has a top game. One of the weaknesses I've seen this season is, like, let's say a Savino or a Diblin at Southampton, and a couple other times wingers that have got that little turn in them, that little pass and move want. They've managed to get around him. Now West Ham have a couple players that can do that. So it'll be interesting to see that side of it, because Lewis-Skelly hasn't had any type of winger that's caused him real problems. Yeah. He's been pretty well rounded. But listen, it's West Ham at home. Calafiori starting there, we should still be winning this game, and if anything happens down that side, obviously then the magnifying glass comes out and we wonder why in hindsight. But really, he's a 40 million signing. Only thing is, he's not a left back, is he? He's a centre back.
Yeah,
that's why the more mobile, pacey wingers we've kicked off.
We kicked off people, but also on top of that, though, Miles Lewis-Skelly's a midfielder player, so but I do get the argument. Manny, just quickly, Sterling not starting, happy with that, or would you have rather him stuck to what we saw against Leicester and then make a change?
Yeah, similar to some of the guys here. For me, like, Mourinho's got 2 goals in his last game. You've got to play people that are on form, that have the confidence. Sterling's confidence, of course, I know it would have been shot down a little bit because he's not starting. But for where we are right now and what we're trying to achieve, you have to play like the people that are on form. So for me, no problems for me in terms of the starting forward line at all.
Okay, perfect. Right, lads, we're in. Let's get into this. Right, so let's hope Arsenal can get a win. I'm going to read some of the super chats just quickly while they're on the screen while we have wait, bear with me. I don't know what that pass was. While we have possession, just quickly. Ollie Blake says, Cecil, where did you get that shirt from? Big you all up. It's from Hard in the Paint. You can find them on Instagram. I think they've got a website as well. They definitely have a website where you can buy these tops. They do customizations, so make sure you check them out. Big up Hard in the Paint exclusive. You might have seen Robbie in the starting 11 with his one as well. Quality pieces. Also, Turkish is actually wearing one of their tops as well.
He does limited drops as well, but he's quality, man. Every piece done by hand. They're good.
Big up, Hard in the Paint, people. That's where I'll get this top from. The next one's from Ness Lowe, says, Cecil, can I get an oh yeah baby? Now, unfortunately, when I just said it, I'm going to just... You might get that when we score. I don't know what you want that soundbite for, so let me just, chill off. Let's go. 1 minute in, let's play. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Who's Aaron Wan-Bissaka up against then? Who's up against him? Is it Ethan or... No, he's on the other side. It's Trossard, isn't it?
I think it would be Trossard.
Yeah.
On the left-hand side.
Trossard,
Yeah, Trossard versus Wan-Bissaka. I mean, that was your debate, Laurie, innit?
Yeah, I
You
was
said
saying
about-
that if Sterling did play, I didn't want to see him play on the left because Wan-Bissaka, as we all know, 1-to-1 defending, is probably the best in the Premier League. So maybe that's another reason why Arteta didn't include Sterling, because if you're not in the best of form, you come up against Wan-Bissaka, it's not the greatest look. But
Yeah, no,
Manny made a good point before the stream as well about height. Like Sterling and Lewis Skelly out for Calafiori and Moreno. When you've got Souček getting on in the Ward-Prowse crosses, maybe you just want some taller players in there.
Yeah, which is
Probably makes a lot of sense because they're
With that, you kinda
a
got-
big team, 3 centre backs, Souček.
It's kind of like the mobility of Skelly has been sacrificed though at the same time for that height.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So you know, that swings and roundabouts, but
We have got the tall players on the pitch though, to be fair. Yeah, Mikel Moreno, Partey's there, Rice, Calafiori. Yeah, we've got our tall players on there, to be fair.
and I guess you would have that focal point as well, like a target man. Like Moreno's more of a target man.
Yeah.
Like being the centre forward, like I'd rather have him to aim at than like someone that's a bit smaller.
I'm going to analyse him as a striker. I listen to the press conference of him saying that they've been doing it in training. But to be fair, Arteta said there's a few players they've been rotating into that position up front to see who's most comfortable.
You got Fabianski in goal today.
Flapianski, is he in
Is
goal?
it him or Areola today?
Let's have a look.
Gabriel done very well there.
What's that? You're looking for the goalkeeper?
Yeah, it's Areola.
Yes, it is, yeah.
It's just different people from the Bournemouth manager, Iriola, because people just start saying breast
that's
particles and managers and goalkeepers. I just want to make that very clear.
That's particles.
Because it's crazy.
Ariola and goal there. Okay, so they're trying to play out from the back. West Ham here, we're pressing well.
Well done.
Good.
Well done, Timber.
If we're being real, the defence, the goalkeeper and the midfield, it's all alright. It's all like manageable, isn't it? I suppose if you really think about it, it's just that front line that's a bit of a concern for Arsenal. But we should still be getting the job done. I know you guys have gone 2 goals swing. I should be more confident.
if we can't beat West Ham at home and we're going for the title, that is a serious indictment on the team. You simply have to win.
Your brother would say right now though, look at Wolves and Liverpool. It was tight, it was close, and all.
Yeah, but they still won, innit?
That's true.
But
that's true. It's the same with
actually,
Leicester.
no, they didn't win. But
No, they didn't, yeah, sorry.
But you know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah,
the point
yeah.
I'm making is, even though it's not going to be a walk in the park, if we don't win today, it's going to be a huge disappointment. You simply have to be winning games like this.
No, that is very fair. That is very fair.
Can I just say very quickly, man, big up my man John at the back. As you know, I'm a big boxing fan, and we got a professional boxer in the background here. He deserves respect.
Yeah,
So
fair.
big up John Harding Jr. Wish him all the best of luck in his career. And we're happy to have him on the stream today. Big Arsenal fan. So yeah, let's go.
Yeah, he's back there as one of our special guests. He's there to observe with us. But big up John, my guy, training me to be the next. Who shall I say?
You on that misfit?
Mayweather, no, I'm joking. Nah, yeah, big up John, that's my guy. I got him in today to the studio, obviously, trying to do some boxing.
Who are you fighting?
No, I'm not trying to get no
You're gonna
misfit.
get a Misfits call out down camera.
No, I just need to get the boxing back, get to some sort of level.
He's already
See.
admitted to me he wants to go down the misfits.
No, chill. Don't do that, because if anyone's there might try and put me in that.
Hey, there's a few I'd put him up against. Man.
Nah, man, I'm a lover, not a fighter, but make a fight.
Saeed fancies himself as a bit of a boxer, apparently.
Yeah, I see.
Rants.
Yeah,
He's out there. Who else? Expressions.
What you do? You trying to
This
do
is KG.
Don King or whatever his name is? You trying to do that, bro? Trying to set something up? Yo, let me just.
KG, he said, you know.
You say KG? I'm not fighting KG.
He wants you to get mauled.
Yeah, you just stab all
No, but you know what? I've said to Cecil, right? He has the physical attributes to do it, man. It's Cecil, though, is a bit of a pretty boy. Really want to get hit in that face of his.
Yeah, well, we've been hit a few times, so yeah, no, we can make it work.
You know,
but,
in the black community, we got this thing about what we call lighties. He's a lighty, so he might not want to. Really want to damage those looks.
Nah, I hear it, but here we are. We're training anyway. Just good.
Yeah, keep at it, man. I think you'll like it.
Of course.
Super chat here from Abdullah Abu Hussein. If we was to go 3-0 up, who would you put on? Raheem Sterling or Nathan Butler Oyedeji?
Raheem Sterling.
Sterling.
People need to understand, we
Yeah,
are going to need Sterling, whether we
he's
like
right,
it or
he's
not.
right, he's
You know what I mean? We are threadbare. We need Sterling.
We've been
and
saying we're
need
going to
him
need Sterling since game week 1.
Yeah, but nothing's
And
changed.
it's
then, has
game
it?
week 25.
Man, won't even
and
hear
we're
him
still
get
saying
me,
we're going to
but
need
we gotta hear
Sterling.
it.
Yeah.
No, but I hear it.
We got- what 13
There is-
games plus Champions League game. We're gonna, whether we like it or not, we are gonna need him. So we have to just get behind the guy, man.
I thought there was the other youngster that was training this week with the first team. He was a striker, but he's not on the bench. So.
Oh, the double-barrelled name. I can't
Yeah,
remember
he's
now.
not on the bench today. But I mean, bring Sterling. If you're 3-0 up, bring Sterling on, and at some point bring
That's
the
good.
youngster on as well, right at the end. Give him his debut. He's like, even though I think
See,
United
that was
should
an
have
example
earlier.
there of Wan-Bissaka. See that with the 50-50 with Trossard,
Yeah.
won it easy.
This game hasn't really thrown up much to start with. I think it's the jousting section, isn't it? It's everyone's just feeling each
It's a
other.
cagey
Is
period.
there a pressing well, yeah?
We have pressed, but we haven't found any fault.
I wonder what the West Ham fans' reaction has been with Declan, because they boo him a lot in these games. Isn't
Yeah, they do. They say he should have gone to a bigger club as when I remember when we was there. And then, yeah, I don't know, after the 6-0 they kept
I was
quiet.
quite surprised at the treatment that they gave him. But
Yeah.
then I spoke to a couple of West Ham fans and they explained the reason why that was. And they were saying that it's because when Declan went to Arsenal, he immediately started eulogising about Arsenal and how bigger and better it was. Obviously, if you're a West Ham fan and you're hearing one of your players say that, it's not going to go down too well. They're going to think, oh, you're ungrateful because like we built you. Now you've gone to a bigger club, like you're putting it on us, you know what I mean?
He didn't lie.
So I understand that,
It's
that.
facts though. He didn't lie.
That's
He didn't lie, but
that's
you
part of it as well.
It
like,
is.
like,
I've likened
but I-
it,
but I
I've
hear
likened,
you,
you
but I
know
hear
what I
you.
liken that situation to like
You get a new
a
girl.
boyfriend, girlfriend, and you move on and then you start saying to the whole world, I'm my new girlfriend.
But
is
if your
so
life's
much better
better
than
with a
yours.
new girl, like, let man see.
You can imagine the ex-girlfriend hearing that, she's going to think, oh, you know what I mean? Like, come on. So I get it. Maybe Declan should have chose his words a bit more carefully.
I don't know, man. Like, he got them there. He was there for the, the European
That's
All
good.
this
trophy.
is
and
Basketball.
that.
Oh, too much.
It's good piece of football, though. No, man, big up Declan. I think he's just being honest, and he was just being honest in how he is. I feel like every time you compliment your new club on something new, you can't say, but my time at West Ham was so amazing. Let's not forget what it.
No, both things can be true. You can compliment your new club and compliment your old club. You could say, look, I'm at Arsenal, big club, blah, 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 but West Ham, they got me here, you know what I mean? I really enjoyed my time there, rare. You do have to be a little bit careful because fans are sensitive. You know what football fans are like.
No, don't know.
If William Saliba was to leave Arsenal, right, and go to Madrid, as a lot of people are saying, and he went to Madrid and started saying, oh, he's so much bigger and better here, I'm sure people like you would be calling him out.
Not me. Real Madrid are,
maybe not you,
are a
but-
European giant. Like, I'm not honest. Yeah, I'll be.
Listen, Cecil, we know what football fans are like. Guaranteed some fans would be upset, saying, oh, you're ungrateful, look what we did, we made you into the player you are, now you've gone to Madrid, you're dissing us.
I hear that. Texas Cannon, I saw your super chat saying about what's the play like on the pitch. I mean, right now, again, it's just early jousting. Arsenal seem to have started
Nothing's happened
pressing
yet,
better.
basically.
Is it better than Leicester's start? Do we feel like? Can you remember the
Have
first
we had a
10
shot on goal?
At Leicester?
Same, really.
It's the same.
Similar,
Not had a shot
yeah.
on goal, haven't we?
Frank, have we had a shot on goal? No, we haven't.
No
I haven't
shots
seen
from
them.
either team
No,
so
from
far.
either, yeah. It's early jousting. Sorry, people. I think the first opening, minutes of the game is as teams feeling each other out. But I feel like Arsenal, they probably have more
I
possession.
think we've got to say, to be fair, Graham Potter, he's had a decent record against Arsenal, hasn't
He has. There's a
So,
stat there.
yeah, he's probably
when he was at
briefed
Brighton.
those guys well on how we play. Even though West Ham are not in good form at the moment, but
And
Graham
also, I
Potter
can't-
himself has a good record against Arsenal.
And the last time they played against us, what was it? Was it Chelsea at the time? They might have won that game, but I think things have changed since when he was there.
But there's still a hell of a long way to go. So.
Yeah, exactly. Kaye says of Super Chat, thoughts on using 4 CBs and 2 DMs against West Ham. Jack, that's for you. 4 centre backs for Arsenal, and then obviously 2 DMs in that midfield as well. One up front. We can play the 8 as well. Does that matter? Or is it just the situation we're in?
Go on.
Oh,
Like, are you over analysing?
yeah, I think. No, I think it's a stick that people use to beat Arsenal with. Like when we signed Moreno, I'm saying he's a DM, when he actually was more of an 8. Like, I think it's just it's a way of looking at it and saying we're being negative. But look where Timber is now. You're telling me that's a centre back.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And a lot of our centre backs.
It's a profile thing.
Our full backs as well. I'll put all the
Pep plays John Stones at DM.
Yeah.
Like, no one's going to argue with him.
Facts. No, that's a good point. Arsenal now starting to come into this game on the edge of the box right now. Looking for the opening. I know people that are watching, or if you're not watching, It's very similar to what we always see. Passing it across the box.
Go on, Trossard.
Here we go.
Good.
Crossing to the box. That's a big chance.
Moreno's got a gamble on that.
That's a big chance.
Very good ball.
Crossed into the box and no one was there. No one even challenging.
He was doing his Havertz impression. Just going,
It's only been
Oh,
12 minutes.
that's a dig. That's a little under the belt from you, Laurie.
It's a little
that is,
string.
I was only joking.
That's under. No, if that's how you feel.
No, I
If
was
that's
being
it,
facetious.
bro,
I was
What
being
are you
facetious.
scared of?
He's not even on
That's
crutches
how you
yet.
feel.
No, big up Kai Havertz, man. Get well soon.
Damage
Yeah,
control.
he shook. You know the Havertz either coming through.
That
They're
Havertz.
writing Laurie down right now. Said, "Oh, we got
Reverse
them here." I heard what he said.
Someone's got a gamble on that, though.
Yeah, they have to really.
That's a good ball.
So I'd like you, Laurie.
But you know what that is, though, right? Looking at that again, that is when you've got someone that's not a natural striker. He doesn't have that instinct to attack the ball in the way that a normal striker would.
It's a similar ball to the one he played against Leicester when he went through the back post and tapped it in. Actually,
Yeah.
Very good ball. He's got that kind of in his locker, you know,
He's
that
got
left
it,
foot.
for sure.
He's done it a few times. Remember the Havertz missed that one with the header? Was
The
it
header.
Wolves early. That was
Yeah.
a nice ball as well.
Yeah, Johnson's
Great
got a good
delivery,
cross. It's,
great delivery.
it's interesting that one because everyone's looking at Mika Moreno, but I'm also saying Ethan, like where were we at the back post? There wasn't even anyone there, so I'm like, there's two players where you should be there.
Go on.
Yeah, it's not just one. Trossard's
Well,
got.
He's got great low centre of gravity. It's incredible.
He's doing all right, Trossard though. To be fair, I was talking about Wan-Bissaka, but he started the game okay. Started the game okay. What are we in at the moment? 13.
It's gone really quick.
Yes.
The way he's able to like turn and get out of tight situations is incredible. You know that low centre of gravity? Like,
Who you talking about?
Trossard.
Yeah.
That Porro
Just
one.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
little
when he
Cruyff.
broke his ankles, my lord. Oh
Ankles,
yeah,
his
I remember that
hips
one. The
snapped.
ankles, yeah.
Jeez.
Oh,
The ball.
Who played that ball?
was it Partey?
Who played that ball? That's a good ball.
Unlucky. Can see it's a threat though, that's the thing. We just need to do more of it.
Is it Gabriel? Is that Gabriel?
Gabriel.
Blimey.
Gabriel, yeah? No.
No, okay.
Partey?
It was Partey.
Yeah.
Little ping.
Is it Partey?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a nice ball.
great
Wow.
ball, though. That's a great ball. If he scored from that, though, it'd been difficult. That's a
Beautiful.
it's difficult to put
Some
in
of
the
the
back of
finish
the
to
net.
Havertz. but, yeah.
Just want to bring it back to the point that Laurie made about Graham Potter earlier. I've just found the stat. Graham Potter has won three of his four games at the Emirates Stadium. Only Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp have won more as a visiting manager. That's quite an interesting stat.
No, they're spot on.
Oh, I don't like
Raya.
that, man.
Was he the one at Osterson's?
They're pressing.
Right over the
They're pressing West Ham. They caught us. They're in possession
Not
at
the
the moment.
space to turn. The guy turned.
That's not Alvarez. That's not
Yeah,
Alvarez,
so
is
it's
it?
an Alvarez.
Oh my God.
Is it me? But
He shouldn't be able to turn and drive like that. If I'm honest.
Raya has that casual air about him sometimes, man.
I'll be honest. A lot of our players do. Not that it hasn't not to our detriment. I think it's composure and being calm on the ball. But like,
but when you're
Saliba's
playing out
very
from the
relaxed.
back like
Raya's
that.
very relaxed. There's a lot of even like even the Trossards of this world. They're very just calm, which can be obviously misconstrued.
I do
into-
like that though. I'm not
No,
gonna
I
lie.
don't mind it either.
Yeah, I do like that.
I don't mind it either.
You got to be composed as well. Like in the game, you have to be composed.
That's not how I play. I'm very chaotic, if
Yeah.
I'm honest. But I know, like, some people you don't want that. You want, yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
calm players, composed, and know what they're doing.
Odegaard's dropping a lot deeper again today, like he was against Leicester, which was kind of annoying. Like when you've got Partey and Rice, do
Yeah.
you need to be so deep?
I think what Odegaard does, he just loves to be involved, doesn't he? He's one of those. He's always calling for the ball, which is good. But yeah, you're right. Sometimes he's a
shit.
bit too deep.
Innit? It was.
It would, but he's not. No, I can't even use that. He's
Bro,
not.
man
a
said
striker.
that's not,
That's
being,
it, you
that's not
can't-
about being a striker.
Yeah.
Is he on?
There we
Come
go.
on, let's go. Box it.
Ball.
Ethan can't be winning headers.
Side.
He's offside, so they're gonna have to find a way to work around that. They're crossing it in there, and I'm like, you see him? They didn't even go for the header. He just tried to block the player from getting it. Yeah, he's offside there, Calafiori.
I think Arsenal are going to have to work for this. I think the way West Ham have set up, you can see they've come with a game plan. I can see that straight away. So
2 clear goals you're looking for.
that's what I said before the game. I'm still sticking with it. But we're going to have to do the work to break them down, if you know what I mean. They're not going to hand it to us on a plate.
Yeah. They'll be happy to sit back because they know they've got Ward-Prowse, set pieces, Souček. They'll happily nick something. They're not going to try and go punch for punch. So
Yeah.
when you haven't got a striker, breaking them down could be a bit of a mission. But
How are you
Nice
guys
one.
feeling about the tempo of the game, though? Like, or lack of tempo, should I say? From us, particularly.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Interesting, right?
When
I
you haven't
think-
got I don't know what it is, and listen, everyone has injuries, but like, when we have, oh my God, kudos.
Well done,
is-
Saliba.
Way.
That was scary.
Now, good defending, man.
That was.
It's been on
Kudos
the-
was on him, though.
100.
That you got it. Blimey. The lack of tempo from Arsenal. I mean, like I said, I think when you don't have everyone, I'm used to Arsenal when they're fully fit. You see this, everyone just at it, flying, starts
Yeah,
quick,
yeah.
starts so fast, and you're confident.
That high press.
Yeah, I feel now we're like, we have to
You
really.
say that though, but we don't really play like that, Cecil. We're not a high tempo side.
No, but I've seen our team start when our teams are
When?
like, fit.
When have you seen
Many
that?
a times.
Many
a times this
Get
season.
front.
Oh.
In the early minutes, we've. When I say start fast,
I beg to differ. I
when
would say
say
we are not a high tempo team. We
I'm not
control
saying-
possession is what we do. Oh,
correct, but at the start of games, you can. He's talking about intensity and the lack of intensity at the start of the game. I've seen Arsenal start with a better intensity on the ball, direct first. Not like it's not the whole way we play. I know we don't play like that, but I've seen a start, which I think Manny's trying to refer to. Normally, with a bit more.
yeah, I see.
We haven't
Just a
got
bit
that
more
today.
zip,
Yeah,
you
we
know,
haven't.
Yeah,
got
but
the
my
ball.
point
But I think that's
is,
'cause of
I
injuries
think
and that.
Yeah.
the way we play, it's more controlled.
Yeah, of course. That's
Control build up
Yeah.
and stuff. You know, we're
But you
not.
can still have a bit more
We're
zip
not like a
even when
high
it's
energy
controlled.
like Klopp's Liverpool was. We're not.
Yeah.
We're not
Nah,
that.
I
we're
don't
not
know
that.
for
but
sure,
I don't
definitely
think
not.
we're-
It's not
that's
that.
the wrong. Yes, that's not the point.
That's not the point. Yeah, yeah.
We're leaning to.
I do think there's a lot of like we're waiting for them to make a mistake. Whereas if you just up the intensity, you'll make them make a mistake. Like draw them out of
Yeah,
position.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
wait for someone to move.
That's exactly what we
just
do. We play the
unsettle them
passes.
early.
Yeah.
We play the passes, we control the ball, you're looking to draw man out, and then you put the pass, like what Partey did. When he looked up, saw the space, put the ball over the top. That's what we do a lot. Odegaard does that a lot as well.
Who's this youngster? Who's that?
He's called.
It's young, man.
That is, one moment.
Is it Skulls?
Skulls, yeah.
Skulls, yeah.
Oliver Skulls, left back.
Talk to us. A little bit more information on him. Just
He's
age.
very young.
He is.
How many appearances he had? Has he had any appearances?
I asked Nicky before, and he keeps calling him Skolzy, so I'm kind of worried.
No.
Scalzi. He's 19 years old, 12th of December 2005.
Okay.
That makes me
So
feel
he's
old.
still younger
Okay.
than, he's still older than Wanyeri.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But at least as youngster versus youngster, it's I want to
Speaking of,
see him get at him.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good. Tim's on the ball here, coming down that right side.
Cross
Odegaard.
it.
Brother.
Should have crossed it.
Quick shimmy.
no right
He
foot.
loves a little feint.
Yeah.
Or a little feint.
Sometimes to his detriment, isn't it?
Absolutely.
No right foot. at all.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, he should have just let the ball cross him, go across him, right foot, ball into the box. Like, come on, man.
Odegaard's got a bit of pressure, I think, because I'm looking at him like, brother, you need to. That was a
Very
great
nice.
little chink. He needs to step up.
He does.
He really does.
Shoot!
Play him.
Shot.
Yeah.
Good ball.
Was he offside? If he was onside, I'm letting you know, Mikel Moreno done it. That was a striker's movement because he peeled off.
That was good, yeah.
Yeah.
But the shot wasn't very
shoulder.
good though.
Yeah, that's his first touch was poor. His first look, he peels off and he put That's if he's onside. His touch was poor.
The
Yeah,
touch.
that-
Maybe it was
Nah.
I can't. It was the pass.
Let's see.
That touch reminds
No,
me.
it's
of-
a
Nah, the
touch.
touch was the touch.
Terrible. But I'm going to commend him for that's movement like a striker, which I didn't think he had in his locker. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right there. People in the chat, what they say, Marino as a number 9, what a timeline.
It's amazing though, because before he got those 2 goals last week, I think it's fair to say that a lot of people were not convinced. I mean, I was having to defend him on previous streams, saying, listen, he's not had a
Convinced?
pre-season.
Oh, of him as a player, completely.
People were saying, well, I'm not so sure about this guy, man. He doesn't look like he's got it. And then that game last week, obviously. Oh, look
What
at
a
that touch.
touch. Wow.
Go on, Ethan. Go on, Ethan.
Plucked out the sky, done him. There you go. Oh.
Ethan is fake, though.
He caressed that.
What year
Oh,
was Ethan born? 2007.
2007.
Wild.
That's wild.
That's disgusting, I'll be honest.
There you go.
That's it.
That is disgusting.
What year is that? What, 85?
I was in year 7, 85.
I was
That's
5,
nice.
turning 6.
Yeah, that's nice. There.
Shoot!
Finish.
Okay, Ethan, touch again. Hey, it's like glue.
That's beautiful.
1, 2. Oh, pop him. Okay, we're doing
Let
the
go.
good.
Bang. Calafiori.
Oh, Calafiori's left foot strike to keep his hands.
That's
It's
good
good.
play. That's good play.
It's good football.
That's good.
Got Brazilian music out in training
That's
again.
true for real.
They're popping. They are popping. They're bouncing it. Yeah.
Nice.
Bang. I like that.
play.
Yeah,
That's a good
that's
play.
instinctive though. He's not gone to shimmy, fake. He just struck at the keeper there.
Just going back to your point, Cecil, about Odegaard, like he needs like a big game and everything. I'm just wondering, like,
come on.
Ref.
If the unfortunate was to happen and he gets slightly injured again or something, who would replace him in that 10? Do you reckon? Like,
Got to put Ethan there and find out something on the right, or you put Trossard in the false. I don't know. Bro, there's so many injuries in this team right now. I don't know what you do.
It's like you have to makeshift a lot of things.
I don't know what you do. Tell Mikel get his boots back on. Get up. Oh, that is a foul.
Even you know what?
No, go on, what was I going to say? Ethan what?
Odegaard's touch there was shit.
Yeah, he should have took it and
He
let
was
him roll.
more or less through on goal.
Yeah, I know.
Let it go across you.
Let him run forward.
No, as your pass coming back inside into 4 players, like
I was going to say that earlier, but I didn't
it's a foul, clean foul. But like, bro,
he didn't need to get
understand.
involved in that.
Of course he
menu,
didn't.
Yeah, he could just carry
could have
on.
avoided it.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Alvarez in
That's a left foot take.
What do we think? Do we go for a shot here?
That's a left foot take, so
Go
that
for a
should
shot?
be Odegaard, really. But he's just
shot.
Do you think? That's what
No,
I'm asking.
no, that's what I said.
We haven't.
Hold on.
Burnley.
I
know,
said you
it's been a
won't
long
shoot.
time.
That's what I said.
Yeah, no, I'm talking.
It's a left foot, you know what I mean, shot. If
No, this is a set piece. Nicholas Jova's going to be here. It's going to be Nicholas Jova. Watch, this is him. Oh, he got a shot.
Inside.
Hold on.
Bang.
Touch.
Bang. Trossard. That's poor. That
was a sloppy, that one. That was erratic. That was never going in, by the way, that Trossard shot, because he was just like, as quick as I can. He went short, though. Right, everyone's just targeting Ethan. They're like, yeah, give it to Ethan. Went short to Ethan. Go wide. Go on, Pai.
Nice.
Well done.
Go on.
Unlucky.
We actually want to target that youngster then. That's mad, that Scales?
Scales, isn't it?
Skulls, yeah. I think you've got to target him.
For sure.
Right. Not a bad start. What are we on? 23 minutes.
Time's just flying by, you know.
People are saying in the chat, Arsenal are looking good. It started okay. I always get apprehensive whether to.
We've picked it up last 5 minutes. Last 5-6 minutes.
For sure.
We picked it up.
I get really apprehensive to compliment too much because we see it so regularly at home, dominate the ball, all that, and then doesn't sometimes go our way. So it's a good start. We just need to get a goal.
I think you have to give some credit to West Ham as well. They've defended quite well so far, from what I can see.
Yeah. How many shots? I think we've had how many shots?
I think
We've had
three.
a total of
3, innit?
4 shots so far.
1 on target?
On target, 1 on target, yep.
Yeah, Calafiori, that strike. Okay. And then West Ham, they haven't even really seen Rise hands, if I'm honest. So we're doing all right. It's an okay start. Oh, we are being sloppy though there. Saliba giving the ball away very casually. Who's picking up the right wing?
Maybe he was a bit too relaxed there.
Yeah. Very relaxed.
Who is that on the right?
Super chat here from Black Hole. We don't have options, but starting Marino as a striker in cricketing terms is like sending a pinch hitter to open innings just because it worked in the previous games. What's everyone's thoughts on Marino starting up top today?
I personally wouldn't have started him, but I can understand why. I mean, he got 2 goals last week, so.
Yeah.
But, I would have brought him on as the impact sub, but
Yeah,
I can understand why the manager went
I
that
get
way.
that point of like, we proved it was like our wild card last week. You don't usually start your wild card like it's something that can work again, but do you do it from the start? Maybe not. But no, if the alternative
There's
is
Wan-Bissaka.
Saka's
Uh-oh. Shot off.
Oh my God, Bowen. A good finisher.
By
By
Jared Bowen standards, that's a poor finish.
100%.
It's a very good
100%.
chance.
The
That's
net
a
should
big
be
chance.
bulging there, man.
After all that.
Like I said, we've had so many.
Wan-Bissaka got away from his man too easy.
We've had so many attempts on goal, and they have 1, and that's a big
and
chance.
no one dropped to pick up the
That's a
players.
big
That was
chance.
really just free that.
This happens so much.
That was a good cutback.
Should have buried that. You know?
Yeah, he should at least hit the
Should've
target.
buried it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a guy of his quality,
100%.
you would expect the neck to be bulging.
Anyone at Arsenal did that, I'd be disappointed. That's
And therein lies the problem, Cecil. We've had all that possession. I think it's something like 60-odd%. You vast majority of the ball, made them more chances, but then you slip up once at the back like that.
You're
and it
telling
nearly
me?
cost you.
This is why I just said that I get apprehensive with complimenting Arsenal when games are like this, because a team will just have a bit better chance than you in one attempt. Which is that Wan-Bissaka just? And now Wan-Bissaka's playing.
They said he has got a lot better going forward this season. As well.
It's doing all right. West Ham on us. Socek. Is that Socek? I think he is.
That was a poor ball.
I think he's bleeding, by the way. horror at the moment. He needs to.
Who?
So
So true.
I don't know how he's still running. Every time I watch him play for West Ham, his legs just seem like they're gone. But some West Ham fans say he's been okay.
He looks a bit ungainly, but he is a good player.
It just pops up in moments though. Like
Yeah.
every time West Ham have like or if they lose, their manager will get sacked. It's always Souček, like back post
up.
header just pops up every
Does
time.
that spinning,
Yeah.
spinning
Good service for him,
celebration.
man.
Yeah, he's done a good. That's
Been
what I'm
there
saying.
for a
That's he's done a
while,
good
yeah.
service, but I feel like he's done. Like, but I might be speaking way too.
I think
soon.
Potter always him out. It's not his sort of player, is it?
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, I'm indifferent about Mikel Merino starting. By the way, I think it's a tough one. Like, you got to listen. He scored 2 goals. You should start him. And we spoke about Sterling and confidence and all that, but Sterling's a senior player. My man's been. He's been England's best player in tournaments. He's been there for City, won multiple trophies. He's been at Liverpool. He's at the height of the height. So I just think you've been through it. Like, to hold the bench for a bit, brother. You've won it all. You're a mature player. You should be fine to hold the bench and then come on and affect the game. So yeah, I'm easy. Whatever. We did the predicted 11, and then James was saying, which I thought the same thing when he was talking, is Mikel Merino could start up front and be terrible. He actually may not be a 9. That was probably a really good 10 minutes that he had. But he started all right, so we're good.
What Sterling's got to do, I guess, that if he comes on later on, like he's got to have like a positive attitude. Like
Impact.
he can't sort of like, oh, soccer, you know, been on the bench, you put me on the bench, and I'm not going to play well. Like he's got to come on and show them, like, this is why he shouldn't have left me on the bench.
To be
This is why
fair,
he could've started
he
me.
does come on and try. It's not like it's a will of not trying, because we were called out straight away. It's just, I saw him run the ball off the pitch, pass it off the pitch, cross to no one. Like,
Offsides.
He either looks, to
offsides.
me, I don't know what you think, he either looks unfit or like he's bulked up, like he doesn't look
yeah.
the same quick, nimble
No,
shot.
but then you got
But he
he's a
looks
lot
like
older
bulkier.
now. So
Yeah.
he's,
It looks like muscle, do you know what I mean? Like when he's
Yeah.
taking the ball down, he doesn't look the same as he used to.
it's like yam and banana, man. You would know about him.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Go on, Trossard.
But you know that attitude that I'm talking about, like that one that Trossard had before when he came off on the bench and would score.
Yeah.
They don't even celebrate after he scored.
Right.
That's the attitude he's supposed to have. Like this is why you should be starting me.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? He's got to come in and affect the game later on.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I actually do like that, but then it has angered me because he's been.
But I mean, last game, it's like it makes sense why he's not starting the game.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's justifiable.
Yeah.
It's
That's
justified.
It. That's
So,
it. Like I love
damned if you-
players.
damned if you
I love
don't.
players that, because I'll be like that. If I'm not starting and I come on and I saved it, like, I'll be vexed.
Yeah.
I'll be like, listen, you should be starting me. But and that's what Trossard did. But now he's getting his run of games and he's just. I'm like,
I'll be honest. If Marino wasn't starting this game, I'll be asking why is he not starting. He scored 2 goals last game.
Yeah, it's true.
It's double-edged sword, you
You
know.
got to we ain't got options.
You got to play people that are on form. Yeah.
We ain't got options.
facts.
And Sterling's had that reason for a long time now.
The word January.
on and
The word
prove
January is
people
coming up
wrong.
in my head. I don't know why. January. But what can you do?
What can you do?
Score.
Sterling
That's
has
what
had,
we
he's had ample opportunities to salvage something and be that. Yes, the Sterling. You know, when he said you haven't seen the best of me yet, that we would have been able to see that. We still are waiting. I think many are, really are.
When Saka went down, that should have been his
Nice.
time,
Oh, that
not
was
Wanyeri's
shit.
time.
Yeah, true.
The ball
True.
should have been much better. Who was that?
Kaiser Franz, a regular here, and on DR Sports. Hi, Laurie. Can you say a few words to Sean Pendray? She became last place
I know where he's going.
in the
with this.
sprint
triathlete.
at the
Yeah,
World
biathlon,
Championships.
Mr. Biathlon.
Last place. Very bad performance. Any word on Sean Pendray?
All I can say to that is big up, man. That's
Oh,
what
big
I'm gonna-
up.
No, because
So you
he's
support
a-
winners,
but-
yeah? It's what
No,
losers,
you
sorry,
remember
it's what
last week
losers.
he was sending a lot of super chats
No, I know,
on the biathlon team.
I know,
so
I know. Kaiser don't like
He's
to
made
do
his
that.
point, man. He's made his point. I don't know anything about biathlon until he started doing that, so big up.
So is that your
He's
new
on like-
sport?
he's-
You interested
Not
in that?
really, but
Oh.
he's like a one-man promotional tour. Or-
Yeah.
What was that?
What happened there?
Keep it in Declan. He's like, he's got it.
Kind of feel he's flicking it.
Right. 31 minutes of
We need to
pass.
pick up a bit, you know. Is it me? But have we gone a little flat in the last 5-6 minutes?
I agree.
We have got. To be honest, we
Wolves,
was like
Wolves,
the
Wolves.
majority of the 30. If I'm honest with you.
That's what I was saying at the beginning. Like this is where we started.
I'll be real. I don't know what many people expected though. I just think this is the Arsenal story for the next couple of weeks. Is it gonna? Oh, God. Yeah, weeks. Hopefully. What do you mean? What?
You think Martinelli saved us or something?
I don't think them two even come back. End of March, but
So
I
why
hope-
in weeks? What happens in a few weeks?
yeah, it's a very good point. Maybe we might be in, through in the Champions League, and then a new resurgence of energy just makes.
Marino becomes our 9 because we beat PSV.
But I'm probably, this is how I expect to see Arsenal for the next couple.
No, you're right there. You're
weeks,
right.
though,
Not weeks though.
Yeah, maybe it could be. I don't want to kill everyone's, ambition.
There's an international break, so everything gets a week
Yeah,
closer.
there you go. So right after the break, because for me it'll reset. I'll come back naive, like, here we go, we're back after this international break, and I'll see the same stuff. So let's just hope that that's not the case. But we have started okay.
This is what I was saying when you guys are going on about tempo. We don't play high tempo football.
You're saying 2-goal swing, my brother. You're saying we should be, you know what I mean? And this
No, but I was just making the point. When I was hearing you guys, we don't do that like high tempo
We've
stuff.
started
We're
with
very
good
controlled
intensity.
in how we play.
But we've started games with good intensity before in the right manner. Today just is.
No, what I would say to that is we've started some games quicker than we started others. But generally speaking,
yeah, there we go.
But that's what the point was.
That's
literally what the point was. West Ham right now would be loving this. Do you know what I mean? This is what. Yeah,
we're playing into their hands.
Literally, we're playing into their hands. This is the kind of football that they like.
They get into half time at 0-0. That's good.
Yeah.
This is what I was saying the other day as
like,
well. That the football that we play is actually more suited towards Champions League football, because this is what you see a lot of in Europe: controlled possession, build up.
For sure.
Real Madrid.
I mean, yeah.
No, most of the sides in Europe.
That wasn't.
That's how they play.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'd agree, but again, it's the Premier, innit? So.
Wait, wasn't Calafiori in front of him? What happened there?
Another chance,
honestly.
It's another chance. In fact, he should have done better with that.
That's Suchek.
Yeah.
Should have forced the save.
You
I
say
was
yes,
cussing
Suchek,
him, saying he's not there. But
It just pops up.
But Calafiori, I thought he won. He was in front of him.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I couldn't tell you.
Oh no!
It came through.
He got goal side of him, innit?
He ran off the back of.
He got goal side of Calafiori.
But he ran.
That wasn't a bad effort when I look at that again.
He ran off the back of Gabriel there. So I should also.
We've had a few warnings, man. We've had a few.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
We've had a few warnings.
That's a very good
We
point.
need a goal badly.
We've had some chances, but if I'm honest, they've had a few. Bournemouth 0-0 against Wolves, but they had a man sent off.
Who?
Zabarni.
Zabarni.
Isn't that the centre? Isn't that
Yeah, the
a
Ukrainian
good centre back? Yeah.
Good.
He's been sent off, and Kirkes is yellow carded. Okay, so they're down to 10 men. Ipswich are losing 2-0 away to Tottenham.
Lucky.
I was at Ipswich this week as well.
Go on.
Oh, should have taken a touch.
No,
No,
That was
think?
alright. That was alright.
He did the right thing.
Okay.
That was alright first time.
That's why I'm not a pro.
Yeah, with a Frank. What is that, though, bro?
Literally, I don't know
What is that?
I don't know, man.
What is that, Trossard? You've never even flashed it across the box. No one's 10 foot. What was that? First time was the right idea. They're showing a replay here.
Yeah, that was good.
Are they looking at handball? What are they looking at? No? Good header from Wan-Bissaka. Nah, they can't
I
give
won't
that.
give that.
Nah, handball. His hands are down by his side. Sorry, I was carrying on. So yeah, 2-0 to Tottenham. Brighton are beating Southampton 1-0. Obviously, the earliest score today is Everton Man United that ended 2-2. Arsenal obviously drawing 0-0 with West Ham, and then Fulham also drawing 0-0 with Crystal Palace. That's a good game. Not right now, obviously, but it's a two good teams there. Fulham, Crystal Palace. Oh,
Talking of Fulham, what's happened to Reece Nelson?
He's injured,
He's
isn't he?
out for the season, I
He's
think.
done.
Is he?
He's had hamstring
So he had a
surgery.
hamstring injury. Because I'll speak to his people. He had a hamstring injury, come back.
The
then
dreaded hamstring.
Then done the other hamstring.
Damn.
And then they had to have surgery. And they usually, I don't know if everyone's seen again another
These
photo.
hamstring injuries, man, they're just...
The picture with the thumbs up.
Yeah, the thumbs up. Just see enough of our players, that is.
Someone said Arsenal are going to bring out a clothing range like the hospital ground.
Oh, no way. No way.
New drop.
That is brutal.
Fabio Vieira, that's a good question. Obviously he went back on to his old club. Fabio, I don't know if he's doing...
They're not missing him.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing amazing. I think he's doing just okay.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
I think Fabio wasn't built for Premier League football.
Yeah,
He's a good player.
I agree.
Very talented, but physically, I don't think this league, the pace, suited him at all, man. And that's probably why they didn't even try and bring him back.
I feel for Reece Nelson as well because he's on loan. He's got to come back. Then we got a.
Oh my God!
You have to come into
Take the fucking free kick.
What you said, play it long or just
Nah, but
just
bro,
quicker?
it's a simple pass. Like you're passing it to the guy next to you. We know this.
Wolves have taken the lead against Bournemouth. Matthias Cunha.
Well, no.
What a surprise, Cunha scored.
Ipswich have got one back as well.
This is one back as well.
Oh, wow.
Hey, 2-1,
Nice.
love that.
How many minutes, you know?
Game on.
Same.
Same.
Oh, it's my
Nice,
friend's
nice,
playing.
nice,
Bournemouth, sorry. Is James Hill playing at all? James Hill?
Centre
Oh,
back.
my friend's yeah, but he's playing right back. He's been playing right back. He's come back from injury recently as well.
Come on.
James Hill, check him out. Shame we'll. I want Bournemouth to win now, then. Lord.
I'm
Okay.
waiting for someone to get.
Go on, go on.
Let's go. Oh, too heavy.
Corner.
Corner.
It's the first corner.
First corner, yeah.
Yeah, first corner. Speaking of corners, obviously the danger man here would obviously be Gabriel. Against no side has Gabriel scored more Premier League goals than against West Ham with 3 goals, all 3 being headers from set pieces.
There's a stat for you. There's one I didn't have actually, so well done finding that one. That's
my
interesting.
job.
I didn't have that
That's
one.
what I
but I do remember seeing the images of him celebrating against West Ham. To be fair, I think we might have done a post on AFTV recently with them. So yeah, well done. Thank you for that, Frank. Come on, let's hope Gabriel can put his head in it. Where is he? Is he in his normal position?
Yeah, probably just
Floating.
floating.
Mark one.
Floating, yeah.
Declan Rice in that corner.
There he is. Ethan on the edge. Interesting. Go on, Gabby. Go on, Gabby. Go on, Gabby. Go on,
Good
Gabby.
cross.
Ooh, bang it.
That was a very good corner.
3 good touches.
Aye,
Good
Ethan
idea.
is-
Good idea.
Oh, that's good from Mick.
Bang!
Go on. Go on. Shoot.
Oh, what was that?
Odegaard's on banter again.
Was that a shot or what?
Odegaard's.
At least he tried to shoot for once.
No.
Yeah, but I'm not lying.
Well, no credit at all for that one.
What was that? What was that?
It's
Seriously.
nice to see him shoot. He doesn't shoot a
So
lot.
that was a shot then?
Apparently so.
Hard in the paint in the
Bloody
chat as well, people. You can see him if you're
strong
watching or you're on the stream. You can see he's in the chat.
If he was a boxer,
They got
they'd
hard
say
in
he's a
paint.
pillow fist guy. There's no power in that whatsoever.
Did he cross? Or was it a shot?
That's
must
what
be
I'm
a
trying to
shot
work
from there.
I
out.
think it was a shot. And
It was definitely supposed to be a shot, but it just. Here we go.
They didn't show it. It was that bad. They didn't even show it.
Madness.
No, but seriously, with Odegaard, and he's one of my favourite Arsenal players, but I just can't get my head around it. He's such a technically gifted player, but his shooting is so weak.
No, recently, since the turn of the year, he's been.
What's up?
He's been stinking out the place. I'll be real.
No, I'm
And I
talking
love
about his
Odegaard.
one aspect of his football in particular. It's the shooting is just.
But he used to be a good
Yeah.
shot. A good. What am I saying?
He was the highest
He could
scoring
take-
Premier League midfielder,
Midfielder, yeah.
2 years ago. He
15,
got like
yeah.
15 Premier League goals.
Yeah, I remember him being the hardest way to finish as well is on your first touch. He used to score them regularly.
And
One
outside,
touch
outside
finishes.
the box, them little low drives
Yeah.
into the bottom corner.
That's an
Spurs,
art.
Newcastle.
I don't know what happened to my man. That's a good.
That is
yeah,
weird
he was
though,
yeah,
man.
15 goals. I don't know what's happened to Martin Odegaard in his finishing.
Pillow foot, man. Wow.
Yeah, Curtis used to cuss him recently for that.
Yeah, because you know in boxing they say you're pillow fisted. He's got pillow feet.
I hope he rasses it now, top corner.
I hope I'm wrong, man.
Yeah.
But so far, I've seen it for a few games now. Is it me though? I'm waiting for this team to get me off my seat today, man. There's not been one moment. Even 1 year is quiet today.
Yeah.
Am I? Is that remiss of me to say that?
No, I don't know how many times you've been out your seat this season.
But seriously, today, man, it's flat. Come on, make something happen.
Just seen that Amari Hutchinson was the one that scored against Tottenham today as well. That's
Brilliant.
That's interesting.
He's been playing
Jack
well.
Clark
Brilliant.
assist.
He's been playing well.
2-1.
Henry T.I. with a super chat says, what is the Brighton goalkeeper doing in the studio?
I think I'm having a chat.
That's for you, my friend. Getting hooked.
Who's he trying to say looks like? Is it
Verbruggen.
Verbruggen?
He's got brown hair.
Hey,
Bart Verbruggen. Bart Verbruggen, sorry.
see that?
Looks like
You've got some
What, you
purchase
like
on that.
that one or not? You don't like that one?
He's got brown hair, though.
He has got brown. Yeah, but I'll be honest, I just Googled him.
It's better than the Ramsdale I keep getting.
You get Ramsey. Yeah, Ramsdale's more accurate, to be fair. He's losing 1-0 currently against Brighton.
Great.
João Pedro, a striker, I would.
What about Leicester?
love to
man?
have had.
Jeez, I mean,
Oh, he's on my FPL bench.
Who
man,
is
they were
João?
walking out of the ground before half time. I heard.
Leicester?
Yeah, and we struggled with this. And Brentford just went up there and just brushed them aside.
Yeah, yeah.
It's that attack, innit? Damsgaard and Buemo, Vissa.
Go on, man.
Yeah, Leicester. I got a Leicester
I'm saying
fan. I
go
got a
on,
Leicester
man.
friend. Friend who's a Leicester fan. He's done. Go on, Rice, you're in. Go on, it's got to be a goal. Go on.
No, you've got to shoot.
Wrong option.
Shoot.
He should have fucking passed it long time.
That's poor from Declan. Man.
He had to
Believe he
shoot
didn't
there.
pass that.
Trying to score the perfect goal.
Always trying to score the perfect goal. Always.
Even if he shot, I'd give him the benefit. He should
He
have
didn't do
passed
anything.
it.
What did he do?
He's normally a
got
bit
the extra
more
touch,
decisive than that, isn't he? Look at that.
That was good for Marino. Like, I'm surprised.
Arsenal, man.
Held it up. Ball
No,
in
but
hand.
Declan is normally a lot more decisive in those
Here we
situations.
go. Mikel Moreno. So what's he? So what is he?
He made the run. It's a
great
very
run.
good run.
Yeah.
But then he did.
Got to go with his
The
left.
pass wasn't even there. but
The run was great, but
pass was
then
fun as
he
much.
dilly-dallied on the play.
Mikel Moreno is good at recently what we've seen. Even the earlier ball crosses the box, he chests it down for another player. He's good. He is good at holding up. And, yeah, like you said, bringing other players.
Get the holding up, man. We wanna see
That's
goals.
what he's going to have to do because he's not a natural striker. Here we go. Rice
there
back
we
on the
go,
ball
there
here,
we go.
driving forward. You don't need to pass that though. You had acres, Rice. Come on, Declan, man.
Give the ball to
Go on, give it
Ethan.
to
We
Ogo.
need to- Give it to Wanyeri.
No. Wait. Wait.
Okay. There we
go.
Wait.
Timber.
Wait. Oh.
Okay.
Go on. Oh.
Okay.
We need Wanyeri on
We're
the
just.
ball.
Oh, that was a Megs.
Give it to Wanyeri. Yeah.
Come on, boys.
Goal.
Yeah, we are just. We're doing training. Keep ball.
Perfect goal.
Look at the gaps.
You see.
Do you know what? The thing that annoys me is I actually love
West Ham are
the
happy
way
with it,
Arsenal
trust me.
play, but I hate it at the same time. I hate it.
Oh, one
Like-
Saka.
Because now look, these men are on the counter.
This is punishment. This is punishment if they dare score.
No, they dare score.
That's a good cross.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's what happens.
What are we
Saying
doing?
You love the way we fucking play and shit.
Yeah.
Brother, fucking don't, bro, don't.
That was coming.
Don't.
I can't believe it.
That was coming. Because he had a couple of opportunities previously.
But this is what. But I love the way we play. If we win, if we're
No, but
obviously
who's
scoring
supposed to be
goals.
marking Wan-Bissaka?
Oh my God, you see?
We
Turkish,
flirt,
who's
bro, we
marking
flirt,
Wan-Bissaka?
Yeah,
bro.
that's it.
We flirt.
And we don't get nothing. We don't put it in.
Fuck is
We
flirting gonna
don't
do?
get no number. Nothing.
No, but who's supposed
We
to be
just-
walking? Look how much spacing time he had Wan-Bissaka had there.
Yeah, because we've lost the ball at the edge of the box. Look, one pass
Look
out
where he
wide.
starts
Look how many men are back.
Wan-Bissaka, who's not really an attacking fullback,
Calafiori
doesn't
just-
get closed down.
He don't
Close
get
him
cl- yeah, he
down.
don't get
Close him
close
down,
to
there's
him.
no
He
one
ain't really
there.
an attacking fullback. Close him down.
You don't want to win this league.
Guys, the guy's
Look
facing
at that.
you up.
Who's Bowen?
Doing?
No, that's
Sorry,
that's
I'll be real. That's
that's
bad.
bad.
That's bad.
I told you
That's very bad.
poor.
That's very bad. Wow.
Miles Skelly
That
would have
is-
been on him there, bro.
No, it's not.
But also, who's marking
Look,
him?
Bowen just walked between two players. That's horrendous.
That's
That's
basic
Sunday
football.
League defending.
That is.
He's walked between.
Yes.
He's walked between two defenders.
Got
Comes in like just at the right time, innit?
got somebody trespassing in the studio. We need to really
I didn't come in.
Yeah, let him do his thing, man.
get the police here, man. Get.
No way, them man.
Chances. Who's trying to score the perfect
them man on page 2.
pass.
Right. That's fucking bad, by the way.
That is
That's
poor.
bad.
No, but
Before half-time
Calafiori's
as
got
well.
to take a lot of responsibility for that, man.
Bowen's just walks in the middle.
No,
You're right.
forget about Bowen. I'm talking when Wan-Bissaka picks that ball up, my man just let him breeze past him. He didn't even close him down.
It was like 2 on like 6. We had bare man back, you know.
It's almost like he thought. It's almost like he thought to himself, "Oh, he ain't gonna do
I'm
nothing."
not even
with it,
surprised
innit?
though.
That's kind of what he. Look how vexed he is.
I would be fuming. Frank, give me your possession stats, please, quickly.
I almost don't want to say it.
No, give me possession stats.
We've seen 63% of the ball. We've seen 63% of the ball, and that is their first shot on target.
That's their first shot on target, 63% of the ball, and they've scored. And Odegaard's going down because the ball's hit him in the face. Let me read some super chats. Napstar says, I affectionately call Wanyeri Herbie now, both number 53. Come on, Arsenal.
The car. It's like a car,
Oh,
isn't
the
it?
car, Herbie, the car.
Yeah.
I used to watch that the film now. I'm vexed. I can't believe it. I'm glad half time's coming up so I can have a break because that's a madness.
The manager looks absolutely apoplectic.
Of course he would be. We've done like, I don't know. But these men are trying to gaslight me on the Champions League stream and that. Yeah, PSV. Like,
Yeah,
look,
man sees it,
this
man.
is
Man's
bro.
had it for
This
years,
is what, bro. I just don't get it.
Shoot!
Got to hit
I
a
just
shot.
don't get it. Like,
Bro.
Go on.
I just don't get it.
Goal
With-
before half
with
time.
fucking.
Shot,
No, if we get a goal-
shot on target before
Shimmy.
half time even.
Oh.
Have we had a shot on target?
We've had shot on target, yeah. A shot on target.
Which one was that?
Calafiori, that first
Oh
time.
my god,
Half
that
time, I
bullshit.
think. Yeah.
Half time, come on. Let's read. I know Frank, I'll leave the super chats. Actually, let me do it.
Right, do
Kaiser,
it.
Kaiser Fran says, guys, I think Shauna needs more support from you. Laurie, that's you, man.
Kaiser, man, I like it right
Loud.
now.
Do any of you man like rugby?
Nah, man.
There's been a massive shock in the Six Nations. Wales beat Ireland today, man. That's crazy. I hope that's not a
Fucking
portent of things to come.
biathlon,
Rugby. We're losing, Laurie.
Mute my mic.
No, I'm just saying.
What are you not doing? What's going on?
Well, you're not allowed to talk about another sport.
Bro.
Biathlon and rugby.
Delan with a super chat before I go to Frank says, our team isn't even running, zero intensity. Delan, you're right. I mean, quickly, we're going to go to half time. We are going to cut to Frank in a second, just quickly before we wrap up and go over to Frank. Thoughts of the first half, quickly. All three of you started, Manny.
You know, I was saying before, like, it's just been slow and lethargic. Like, I'm not surprised at the scoreline, to be honest with you. I feel like second half, we'll give it in like 10 minutes. And then I feel like we need to see some changes, like, coming up in about 10 minutes' time.
Okay.
Give it 10 minutes second half and hopefully get someone else on.
Well, this is the conversation.
But this is the conversation
because
that we're
1-0 down. I remember we had this on the prediction. We said, yo,
Yeah.
if we go 1-0 down, who are we bringing on? And then all of us were on there like, I
The
guess.
only thing I can say
Sterling,
about
but-
that first half is myself and Jack predicted 3-1. Let's just hope that in the second half, Arsenal complete change and go out and score 3 goals. Because based on what I saw in that first half, that is poor, man. I mean, we were trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. My man here mentioned about the lack of intensity. I was saying that, yeah, you know, the control build-up can sometimes make us look a bit pedestrian. That's exactly what's happened. We had a few warnings. Jared Bowen missed a relatively easy chance by his standards. He could have put them in 1-0 up earlier. There was another time they went close, and then right at the end of the first half, they go and score. Calafiori doesn't close down his man, allows Wan-Bissaka to get behind him and around him, puts a cross in. The cross is decent, but it's taken out 2 Arsenal defenders, and they've scored against the runner play, and now we're in trouble.
Right, Jack.
I feel like I'm watching like the end of Wenger again, where it was like same old Arsenal, always trying to walk the ball in the net, score the perfect goal, and then some schoolboy defender at the other end. Like, first of all, how's Wan-Bissaka dropping step overs and carrying 50 yards? And then how is Jared Bowen getting between Saliba, Gabriel and Rice? Like, it's schoolboy from everyone. Like, it's not even like we've been going and going and going at them, and then they've hit us on a great counter and scored. We've just passed the ball around and given them a goal. Like,
it's very annoying, and it's the fact that Arsenal, especially when I speak to fans, I was out this week and everyone's saying, Cecil, we could win the league, like, it's still in it. You see performances like this, you see situations like this, it kills all the belief, all of that, and it's annoying to see, it's frustrating to see. Again, before we go to Frank, we are going to hear a word from our sponsors. Before we cut to that video, people, when we go to Frank, I'll be here. There'll be a few people still on the panel, so we can cut back to us. But let me know the solution right now. Does Arteta go in and bollock the players and we stick with what we got, or does just 2 seconds? Does he go in and bollock them and we stick with what we got and hope to see a reaction, or is there a change that you're saying, I've seen this first half, this is what he needs to do in the second half? Bring on Sterling, bring on a youngster, change up a little bit, bring on who knows, Zinchenko or Tierney. Let me know. You got to let Frank know at this halftime break. But before we cut to him, here's a word from our sponsors. Here's a quick word from our sponsors. Yes, people, if you're spending any time online, then you need a VPN. And NordVPN is your best bet.
Think of a VPN like Declan Rice, shutting down danger before it even becomes a problem.
We all know the pain of missing the 3 p.m. games every week in the UK. But if you were in, say, Australia, America, or somewhere else, it wouldn't be an issue.
And with NordVPN, you could change your location with just 1 click. Obviously, we would never do that. But if you did, it would work perfectly.
And if you ever use free Wi-Fi in an airport, a cafe or a hotel, I know I've done that, you might as well have left your wallet on the table and hoped for the best. Hackers love those open networks, but with NordVPN, your data is fully encrypted, meaning your personal details stay yours.
So grab the deal at nordvpn.com/AFTV Live for 4 extra months on a 2-year plan, plus an exclusive birthday gift. This is a limited time offer and it's always risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee.
Big up NordVPN, and let's get back to the video.
Well, half time, Arsenal 1. Sorry, not Arsenal 1. Arsenal 0. West Ham 1. I was so excited for the information station to be back. And unfortunately, Arsenal have drained all of that excitement out of me in the first half. I'll give my opinions on the first half in just a second. But before that, just before the halftime break, there were a lot of super chats that I want to run through. There's a first one from War Eagle. Title done. Arteta out. Need to start looking now. Get it done sooner rather than later. Now, obviously, everyone's entitled to their opinion. In my personal opinion, War Eagle, we are in a title fight. In my personal opinion, like I said, whether you believe that or not, it's completely up to you. I think to get rid of Arteta would be extremely harsh. And what I want to know in the chat, because I can see the chat, guys, if Arteta was to go, who realistically do you bring in? Because we're not going to get the likes of a Pep Guardiola. We're not going to get a Jurgen Klopp. Who comes in if Arteta goes? That's just my personal opinion on that. Super chat from T. Sals. Entire midfield today has been crap. Calafiore is always poor at closing down the cross. I can't help but agree with you. You know, that midfield three, especially, unfortunately, you know, I think the occasion might be getting to him a little bit. Declan Rice, you know, had the opportunity to maybe make it 1-0. Maybe a little bit hesitant to pull the trigger. I don't want to, you know, insinuate anything at all. Obviously, you know, with it being his former club, he has already scored against them, of course, as well. But you know, it was a bit frustrating. He had the opportunity for a shot. He had the opportunity to pass it to Marino. He delayed it a little bit. And you obviously look at the other midfielders. I'll give someone credit at least. I think Partey's been okay. No more than obviously like a 6-7 out of 10. But I think Partey hasn't necessarily done anything wrong at the moment. And again, Martin Ødegaard, I think obviously he was a talking point on the main panel over there. Martin Ødegaard has looked a bit sloppy today. It's really not what you want to see from the captain of the club. You know, this is a Martin Ødegaard who not long ago, a couple of seasons ago, was getting double digits in goals, and now he can't shoot to save his life at the moment. It is really frustrating. I completely understand T. Sales's opinions on that. Lee Jacobs, more entertaining watching you lot than watching this team right now. I've switched the TV off and seeing Cecil's shirt with more spark than this team. Lee, completely understand what you mean. Very, very frustrating. You know, this is a team. Look, what were West Ham in the league? I'm quite sure they're 17th in the league. If we just look at the standings, obviously, as it stands, we are still in second place, 6 points ahead of Nottingham Forest. But unfortunately, obviously, given Liverpool dropping points again, you know, we're still 8 points behind, and this is really a game, considering the fact that West Ham are currently, as it stands, 16th in the league. This is a game that we should be winning comfortably, and it's just not been the case so far. So it's very, very frustrating. Super chat here from AMT. Calafiore always gives space for the wingers, right backs for crosses. I completely understand the frustrations there. And like you guys are saying, it's not the first time we've seen this. Calafiore's done this in games in the past. I'm not criticising Calafiore too much because I actually think he's been one of our better players in this first half. But you know, he didn't close down the winger for the cross, and then Jared Bowen was never going to miss that opportunity. So that's why West Ham are 1-0 up. Super chat here from Baron de Colt. Declan Rice is good, but nowhere near worth £100 million. Again, completely entitled to your opinion. I do believe he's worth every penny of that £100 million. And to say another human is worth £100 million is outrageous in itself. London Nomad with the super chat. Why are we conceding the same goal over and over? Dominate, lose the ball gets out wide, fullback doesn't get to his man, unmarked runner. Yep, it's definitely Groundhog Day in that situation, London Nomad. Very frustrating, and like you say, it happens again and again and again and again, and it's probably one of the main reasons why I potentially wanted the likes of a Miles Lewis-Skelly to start today, because I see a notable difference when he's out there compared to Calafiore, but that's just my opinion. He-Man with the super chat. When is Ødegaard going to put in a captain's performance? I've said it many times. He comes alive when we're winning 2 or 3-0 and the pressure is off, and then he calls him a ballerina. I think that's a bit harsh, He-Man. But yeah, I completely understand the frustrations. This is the man that is supposed to be the captain of the football club, and at the moment the performances aren't necessarily justifying that title. You want your captain to lead by example, and we're just really not seeing that from Martin Odegaard. It is frustrating. If we look at his 48 minutes played, 35 touches, only a pass accuracy of 77%. Now that's not fantastic from a creative player like Martin Odegaard. It is very frustrating. More super chats here. O'Malley with the super chat. Our midfield has been abysmal, and Macram missed my super chat there, brother. I apologize. Did I miss a super chat? Let's go back. Macram, yes, I can see. Apologies. Declan Rice is by far the worst player in this half. Loses his man and poor decisions. He's still playing for West Ham, and I'm sorry, but Calafiori is too slow for the speedy wingbacks and the wingers. Again, I completely understand the frustrations, and I actually agree with your point about Ricardo Calafiori being too slow, especially coming up against wingers. Mohamed Kudus, Jared Bowen when he goes out wide, Wan-Bissaka, who's been probably the man of the match for me so far. It is very frustrating, and if it continues to go this way, then maybe we could see the likes of Miles Lewis-Skelly come on early in the half. But that is, believe all of the super chats. Sorry, one more. Lee Jacobs. This team isn't showing any desire to chase down and win a title. We can blame the lack of signings, but our captain needs to step up first. Intensity much. Lee Jacobs, completely understand where you're coming from. Let's just look at the stats for the game so far. Now, this is where the frustration comes in, because the stats for this game, people say stats don't lie, but in this game they definitely do. Arsenal have seen 64% of the ball to West Ham's 36%. We've had a total, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, total of 9 shots to West Ham's 4. Both teams only having 1 shot on target. And look, West Ham put their shot away. We was a bit wasteful of ours. It was the Calafiori opportunity, which was a pretty well taken shot by Ricardo Calafiori. Unfortunately, it didn't go in, and West Ham's did. This is really annoying, guys. Obviously, I just want to remind you of why I'm so frustrated, because West Ham is a team, A, that we should beating, and B, a team that we've made, a history of beating down the years. Arsenal have won 37 Premier League games against West Ham. They've only beaten Everton more often in the competition, 38 times. So it is really annoying, and it brings, and obviously another interesting stat, one that Laurie brought up as well. The Graham Potter effect is kicking in again. Graham Potter has won 3 of his last 4 games at the Emirates Stadium. Only Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp have won more as a visiting manager. So, very, very frustrating indeed. I just want to give you guys an update on the scores around the grounds as well. Of course, we had the early 12:30 kickoff between Everton and Manchester United, which finished 2-2. Everton being 2-0 up. I hate to say it, bottling a 2-0 lead against Manchester United, and that one was an annoying one for me, because we actually had Flex off camera come into the studio and shamelessly laugh at us, considering his team couldn't, beat an Everton side. Obviously, it's half-time here. West Ham 1, Arsenal 0. Wolves are beating Bournemouth 1-0, courtesy of a goal from Matthias Cunha. We've got Crystal Palace at half-time beating Fulham 1-0. Half-time between Ipswich and Spurs. Spurs are winning 2-0. Southampton, Brighton are winning 1-0 away from home as well, which is looking like a pretty good result for Brighton. Southampton really struggling, and Brighton needs to get points on the board as well. And of course, we've got the late kickoff between Aston Villa and Chelsea tonight, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see what everyone else is saying in the chat. I want to know, people, I don't know if anyone responded to me, but in response to the earlier super chat about someone saying Arteta out, who is the manager that you would bring in if it was to be a case of Arteta going out? Because, and I'd be interested to know what you guys are thinking over there on this one as well. If Arteta was to go, for example, in the summer, or if he was to be sacked, I'm not saying that's going to happen. Cecil, let's start with you. Is there anyone realistically that could come in at Arsenal, and who would you like to see it be if not Arteta?
I'll be honest. I know some people saying, I spoke to Robbie about this, like Zidane and all that madness. But there's not really a person that comes to mind. The person I really liked and his playing style is obviously the Bournemouth manager, Adoni Iraola. Obviously my friend's day, I spoke to him about how he trains. Obviously he's from the Basque Country as well. He has the same sort of philosophies as Arteta. That's the only kind of, obviously he hasn't got to the pedigree of a big club, managing a big club. Not to say Bournemouth aren't a big club, but compared to the size of Arsenal, of course they are. So I like his philosophies, though, his style. I can see people saying in the comments, Flick, Xavi Alonso. There's some options, but I'm not one screaming for Arteta to leave, if I'm honest. It's not on my mindset. I think if he doesn't end up with a trophy this season and fans starts, going for him and saying,
asking questions,
time for him to leave, then I understand. I actually understand that, but there's no one really I've been thinking that's at the top of my list. I just like the way Iriola manages.
No, I understand.
Jack.
Jack. Obviously, it's a good point that you make about Iriola, but the question that I have in response to that is obviously, for me, if Arteta was to go, you need to go out and get someone, especially if you're a team challenging for a title that's been there.
Someone that gets it over the line.
Someone that gets it over the line.
I agree with that.
Is Iriola a step forward in that case?
No, probably not. I mean, coach-wise, I actually would like Mikel Arteta to stay as a coach and then bring in a manager that's been there and done it. I know that sounds quite mad because Arteta's done so well.
He's not going anywhere.
People say, are we happy with Arteta as a manager? But I actually like him as a coach. I like what he's done to this Arsenal side. I just think we need someone, like you said, who can get us over the line, a bit more gravitas, who's been there and done it. But right now, that's up in the air. That's for these guys or for the professionals to decide, shall we say? I'm not talking about these guys here. I'm talking about the board and whatnot. But I think Arteta will be here by the end of the season, regardless. He's signed that big 3-year contract, £50 million contract. Probably second highest paid manager in the league. We're returning back, Frank. I am going to take over from this point onwards. I need to figure out what super chat you read last. What super chat did you read last?
So the last one I would have read was the Lee Jacobs. This team isn't showing any desire to chase down the title. So there is one more. I'll read it out. Lee Jacobs, unpopular opinion, but I'd bring Zinni on for Dex if he continues like this. We need fluidity in the midfield. MLS for Calafiori and let Partey clean up.
Thank you very much, Lee Jacobs. We're back. We've kicked off for the second half. It's obviously, if you're not aware, it's 1-0 to West Ham. A Bowen header from a Wan-Bissaka. Long drive and cross, a big second half. And I asked the people before I left, what would the solution be at this stage? Do you go in and bollock the team and say, fix up and let's get a response? Or do you make some changes early on to get a reaction? I asked the comments that I can see some more super chats flying in. But boys, first half weren't great.
You do both.
You do both?
It's teacup time, man. That's terrible. For a team that's
teacup time, what does that mean? Explain that one. I haven't never heard that phrase.
Throwing teacups around the dressing room and calling man out. It's terrible. I mean, that goal was so poor that.
No, you're right. You're not wrong in saying that. Wan-Bissaka driving from his own half, sorry, I was watching it, unopposed, and then putting that cross into a Bowen who's walked between two of our top players, a Gabriel and a Declan Rice, and just putting it in with unchallenged is not acceptable by any means. I'm going to read some of these super chats. They're flying in. I'm not surprised, obviously, because of the score right now, but let's hope Arsenal get back into this. Quickly, MK7 says, it's not Arsenal's fault they're playing 6 at the back.
4 centre-backs and 2 defensive midfielders.
In capital letters. Yeah. I'm aware of that, but like, does that mean we should be losing?
Exactly.
Is that an excuse to say you can't beat West Ham?
Listen, that last comment is disingenuous, and I'll tell you why. Because we knew that West Ham were going to come here and do that. Were West Ham going to come and engage us up top? Of course they're not. We knew that they were going to have a game plan like this.
He's talking about us, isn't he?
No, he's talking about West Ham, surely.
No, he's talking about Arsenal. MK7 says it's not Arsenal's fault they're playing 6 at the back. Oh, who's playing?
He's talking about West Ham.
Are they?
No, I don't think they are. I think they're talking about us.
They have got a 5 back, and then obviously you're looking at the likes of Thomas Souček and Edson Alvarez as well.
Okay, so yeah,
it's quite defensive.
We both got 6. We got.
He's talking about West Ham.
No, 6 at the back is must be West Ham. We got 4 centre backs.
But what I'm saying is, right, we knew that West Ham are going to come and play a conservative game. You can't expect West Ham to come and engage with us. It's up to us to break them down.
But even if they're playing 6 at the back, they've scored. Like, we're losing. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, it might be going super defensive, but we're actually losing the game. They're doing something, right? So we got to be able to break that down.
Wan-Bissaka looking like primetime Maldini.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka's having the game of his life.
Man of the match so far.
He is definitely man of the match so far. Kaiser Fran says Turkish. That's not nice. Don't blame it on Schwarner. Obviously talking about the other sports earlier. Abdullah. Big up Abdullah, a regular here as well, and so is Kaiser as well, so thank you for your super chats. He says, every year a manager in each country wins a league. There are options, just like when Liverpool pulled Slot out of nowhere.
Let's go, Trossard.
Arteta in.
Where the fuck are you going, Odegaard? Where are you going? Are you not seeing what?
Yeah, he ran a...
Are you not... Am I going mad? Am I absolutely going fucking mad? Trossard's there, the gap is there, he's gone there. What is he doing?
Was he anticipating a cross into the box? He ran into the box.
Broski, I don't know if
I didn't.
you
I was
might
reading. I was
be
reading. I was reading
something.
super
So
chats.
trust
I was
me,
reading super chats. I was reading
the
super.
guy
chats.
is moving crazy because I don't understand.
I didn't see where he ran to, but
I don't know what Ray is doing there.
That is the definite. He ran away. He ran away behind 4 fucking West Ham players.
Raya just scoops it up in the. We're rattled. You know.
Calafiori.
We're rattled.
Calafiori's having a stinker.
We're rattled. Yeah, he needs to get Miles with Skelly on. I'm not even joking. Kudus is now just taking a piss.
He's having a good game as well, by the way. Kudos.
He's barely been in it, if I'm being real.
No,
but
he's had a couple of good touches.
Yeah, he's had some
first
good
goal.
touches every time he's on the ball. But he's barely been in the game. Like, but this is not looking good. It's not looking good at all. HW with a big super chat. Thank you, HW. Says, can we criticise why our creative midfielder isn't creating again? But will our fans cry and deny that when we ever need number 8, he shits the
He
bed?
just ran away. I don't understand what he did. They're not even going to show it again because nothing materialised. But Nwaneri's put Trossard not through, but into space. There's one defender between him and Odegaard. There's space into the box for Odegaard. He's run off to the fucking back post. And then Trossard's alone and loses the ball.
And runs to the other. Okay.
What kind of... I'm actually bamboozled by that.
Bloody hell. Twerkish Delight says, I'm awake. With a super chat. Weird name. MSMWN says Trossard loses the ball and Turk blames Odegaard.
I think
Go
the
back
point
and
that
watch
Turkish
the fucking move, man. What a dickhead.
I don't think Odegaard helps Trossard out in any way.
Bro,
I
if
think
you've
that's
got
the
the
concern.
ball and
yeah.
the defender's coming to you, that player needs to stick close. Enough. Ran to the back post behind 3 more West Ham players. Unless Trossard pulls a magical ball into the box, which we have seen, it's not happening.
Right. 50 minutes played. I think West Ham got a foul there. Ethan just
It was a foul.
There's been no noticeable
reaction.
uplift, has there? I've not seen it.
No, we looked rattled just a second ago. We was scrambling all over the place in our box.
Dare I say,
On the
if
edge
he
of
had
box.
changes that he could have made, he wouldn't have made them. Because
I think there are changes to be made though. Looking at the bench, you do have the likes of, Ben White's on the bench, Zinchenko who offers a little bit more attacking, Miles Lewis-Skelly's there, Raheem Sterling's there. We've seen Tierney deployed out on the wing. There's definitely options coming off the bench.
West Ham, if we didn't have a free kick then. Wan-Bissaka is moving mad in this game, by the way. He was free then as well. Hold on. Oh, my Lord. Who's up
things
forward?
can only get
Saliba.
better.
They can also get worse as well.
There it is. The Laurie jinx.
Laurie's back.
No, so you want me to say we're going to lose 4-0?
No, but things
You are.
No, but generally when you say stuff like that, they go and double the lead. So that's the concern.
So if they do go on a win, I'm going to take the credit for the win then. Shall I?
Yeah, you do that.
mad.
You can hear the crowd as well. They're on it.
Yeah. I think that's coming from headphones. For the headphones.
Probably the headphones.
It's very loud.
Yeah, no, I know. It's coming from something.
Oh,
I thought
right,
it
yeah,
was
so
TV,
yeah.
but I can hear something.
They're very loud. We got to react. We're at home against West Ham.
Yeah, man.
We're supposed to be in this title race still. Fans stopping up. One was out. Everyone's saying, well, we can still win. I said, yo. I said, we were saying Forest and United. You weren't even looking. You were saying United. You're saying Forest. We ain't got through West Ham yet.
How many games have West Ham won under Potter? Is it just one?
One.
One.
Yeah, one.
1 win, 1 draw. So
1 in 7.
6 or 7.
That is another frustration as well, because obviously, like you said, Cecil, we are at home, and Arsenal are unbeaten in their last 15 home Premier League games, last having gone on a longer run between August 2018 and April 2019 under Unai Emery. So it's really frustrating, considering we're in pretty decent form at home, and now we're struggling against a 16th place West Ham, who have got 1 win under this new manager.
Although, if I'm being brutally honest, even last week when we played Leicester, it wasn't much better than this for the first 75 whatever minutes. The difference in this game is that West Ham have a bit more quality, and they punished us.
Yeah, that one that Lewis Skelly hooked away before we went 1-0 up. Like it could have been the same game.
Nice.
Have a shot.
Come on.
That was.
Go on, Miguel.
That's it.
Oh, go on.
Edge.
Follow this up. Oh.
What was that?
No way. Yeah, say it's only a madness. Right, find a gap, Arsenal. Here we go. Edge of the box.
Look how many men West Ham have.
Odegaard.
But we.
Did you see how many men we got?
No.
Ooh.
Brother, great kid. There's no one in the back. Yo, who's there? The keeper. Yeah, yo. We are playing a risky game. And we probably play this most games. Like I know we play 1v1 really.
And
we
I know,
win battles, but
I know I said it in the first half, Cecil, but so far anyway, Graham Potter's got it spot on. Look at the way he looks.
Calafiori.
he needs to come off. Calafiori needs to come off. I'm sorry.
I think I
He
have to
needs
agree.
come off. An academy. Look.
Wow.
Are we?
Yeah. I saw.
My man's
And
in
he won the
Dubai.
second phase as well.
My man's still in Dubai.
Wow.
What's going?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Okay.
Can't get the ball off kudos.
The guy just
You still wait past the ball.
he
Do
drew
fixing
man
tricks.
in, ran away from man, cut back out. There you go. Here's the ball back. Oh man.
Yeah.
Go on. Oh, come on. Who's that? Odegaard.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Gosh,
No.
that should be 2-0.
That was scary, man.
Should be 2.
Yeah, it should be 2-0. That should be 2-0.
Lost
We've
the
made a
ball
substitution here as well.
Why is Gabriel so deep?
Onside as well?
There. Calafiori
Yeah,
lets him
onside.
run off him.
Gabriel's like 5 yards deeper than everyone else.
No, but look at Calafiori,
Wow.
lets him run off him.
The substitutions made: Zinchenko and Lewis Skelly on, Declan Rice and Ricardo Calafiori off.
Wow.
Wow.
So-
Rice have a mercy in this team.
Declan
So
looks
who's the
upset.
one that goes into the midfield for you guys? Is it Declan? Is it Lewis Skelly or is it Zinchenko in the midfield? How would you have it?
I don't know how. I don't know why you take off Rice.
I mean, he's not been great today. Let's
Who
be
the fuck
honest.
has been great today?
No, I get you. I
At least
understand.
his engine power, his
It's
driving
Rice,
power, if anything.
West Ham. It's our main like 100 mil midfielder. Like it's not like he's doing much, but
It does look like Zinchenko in the
Zinchenko,
midfield.
yeah.
It does look, yeah, it looks like Zinchenko in the midfield. So that's interesting to see because I know that's something that a lot of fans have called out to see, given, you know, Zinchenko's not the best of left backs and he does play defensive midfield for Ukraine. So I'll be interested to see how this goes.
Do you know what's fucked? Miles Skelly's better left back and midfield than Zinchenko, in my opinion. And
I agree. I agree.
That's what the maddest thing is. The only reason why he's going Zinchenko's playing that midfield is because we can't trust him at left back. That's a worry in itself. Taking Rice off, I think, is a bit crazy as well. I know he hasn't been great, but I don't think he's been. Like Turk said, who's been good? Who has been? Not one player for Arsenal's been good today. Generally, Wan-Bissaka's stealing the show.
We've got to win this game, you know. We've got to win this game.
Got to win this game.
We've got to win this game.
Of course,
Something
Manny. Yo,
We've got to win this
you
game.
can't even draw this game.
Yeah.
Who's that? Is that
Jesus.
The man you said he's only had a couple of touches. That's,
Yeah, he's lost the
he's
ball.
been
Yeah.
playing well, bro. I don't know
He's
if
done
you're
well.
watching.
I'm not saying he's been bad.
The one
Don't
thing
say
I
he's
would
bad.
say on the Declan Rice substitution, and I'm not, you know, praising the decision by any means, but you're looking at the midfield. Odegaard hasn't been great. Declan Rice hasn't been great. The only one that's played semi-decent for me has been Thomas Partey. So if they did want to make a midfield change, I think it would have been harsh to take Partey off. So maybe that was the
Who?
thought process. Zinchenko.
Why didn't he shoot there? Who's fucking dilly-dallying around?
I can't remember Zinchenko scoring a goal. Aston Villa. Aston Villa. Zinni doesn't really shoot like that.
Scored against Burnley last year, I think.
The fans are up for it. Come on.
Burnley last year.
Got some Di Canio kick.
Oh yes, I do remember that as well. Oh my days, brother.
I can't believe this is what the project's come to. A centre mid up front, a left back in centre mid.
This is the reality of Arsenal. I said a couple of weeks. I should say months, but I was thinking.
Aye,
Look at
my
that.
God.
Wan-Bissaka.
No.
My man's Maldini.
Oh. You can only laugh or you'll cry.
You need an O at the end of that. Take the A off. Wan-Bissaka. Because he's running things, man.
Here's a foul there. What are you clapping for, Arteta, brother? You start. I know, but you start working some things out, bro. Because I don't know.
Seriously, you know, was this really, in reality, was this far removed from the Leicester performance in the first 70 minutes?
But this is what.
The difference is,
when you're
as I said,
saying-
allow me to finish. The difference is that they've got more quality than Leicester, so they've been able to punish us. This performance in the first 50 odd minutes was very similar to what we saw last week.
I don't know why you expect it different though. That's what I'm saying. Like the 2-0s, 3-1s, even the PSV thing. You're talking about me being worried and like, look at the performances we're seeing from Arsenal. Like this is our reality.
That was too hard.
It's crazy. Super chats here. Let me run through them. JW says Turkish. When are you coming to FAs again? Jamal. That's a Jeff from JW. Thank you, JW. FAs. Jamal?
Oh, FS. Oh, FS.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll be there soon, man. Next few nights I should be there.
Badly with a super chat. Thank you very much. Next time send a comment and we'll read it out. Azigoff says, I understand us Arsenal fans being frustrated, but these Arteta out clowns don't have a clue. We have had a truly terrible run of injuries, and yet we have lost 2 all season. People perspective. My laptop is actually freezing as I go through these. Just quickly here we've got, Tom says of Super Chat, Tom Forrest says, Wales 18, Ireland 27, full time. Cheers, Laurie. Come on, you Gunners.
Yeah, they had the try ruled out, apparently. So cheers, what's his name?
Tom. Tom.
Cheers, Tom.
Nell says, this won't be beautiful football, just force a win. Yeah, amen. Force it by any means. We've got 30 minutes to change this game. I thought, you got a book song for that. Yeah, you can't do that.
I think he has given the yellow, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rightfully so as well.
My only thing with the Arteta out thing is like I'm Arteta in. Like
no, but who on here said Arteta out anyway?
No, but
no one did.
He said about like, the fan base.
But
the only point I do make about him is that we always say he's the manager. Like the fact that we don't have a striker, he's the club manager. He's the one that decides who we get. So, look, I'm still Arteta in. I don't think the season's his fault at all. But look at like Everton at home where we just can't find the net. Like who didn't sign a striker?
Yeah, agreed.
Like, I do think there's blame that has to be apportioned to everyone, some to the board, some to him. I don't think he can get a free pass, but I don't think it's on him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no,
he's going to have to hold some responsibility for looking at Havertz's running and being like, yeah, that's fine.
Mavropanos coming on, former gunner.
Of course, Mavropanos scored against us as well, not too long ago, in the time we played against West Ham. Theo Dale says, we need Robbie to do several laps of the stadium saying, believe to have a chance at winning this match. He's at the stadium now. Let's just hope him and the fans are cheering the team on to try and get a reaction, because blimey, it seems flat as anything. Miles Lewis-Skelly running forward there, he can stick to... he's high, Miles Lewis-Skelly.
Go on. Isn't he? Release?
And he's shooting first times in, I'm not mad at that. To be fair, now West Ham have put all their players behind, which they would do, of course they would. They put all their players behind the ball and just trying to hold out this 1-0, which, if you're playing on the pitch, you're inviting more pressure. Eventually that door should open, but have we got the quality? That's fine. Go. I can't even see. Trossard is good though.
Better.
Kudus is strong, Timber's trying to move him. No, it's Gabriel, it's not even Timber. Go on. Fine middle.
Go on, Skelly.
Play him.
It's okay.
Move.
Miles again.
There,
What
upstairs.
Can't take. Poor touch.
Miles Lewis-Skelly he needs to start this game.
Deal with the ball.
That's an Arteta mistake, by the way, because Miles Lewis-Skelly's
Not starting Miles.
Yeah, not starting Skelly. Of course, it's all hindsight.
Ethan.
But look at the way he's playing since he's come on. Edge of the box, so
done.
Miles extremely high. Everyone cross into the box.
Good ball.
Okay. Twerkish Delight says they bought a hammer to a gunfight and they're winning.
See what he did there.
It's a killer. Distressed Wrangler Jean says Prem over if we lose ? Boys, I'm sure if we draw, by the way, I'm saying it's done. Prem over the ambitions if we lose.
I said over at Everton at home.
Jeez, that was a long way back.
Yeah, I can say regardless, it's a miracle that needed of Liverpool falling off the face of the earth and us somehow going flawless with this team, but
That's what I'm saying. It was mad before this.
yeah.
So with a loss, yeah.
You say that, but Liverpool were at the top of the table last season at the same stage, so they can fall away.
But we also
So
went,
you've been-
we also went flawless bar drawing at the Etihad and losing to Villa.
Yeah, but
there's
we're
no
15
way.
games unbeaten.
So yeah. So
So what are you talking
are you leaning more towards then if we lose today that
No, I'm saying this talk is over. It's premature.
Oh,
What is going on?
Still half an hour left in this game.
true?
Liverpool were at the top this time last year and they fell away dramatically.
Feels like momentum's more shifting towards us right now anyway, but it's not the fact that we need to score one, it's the fact we need to score two. That's what I'm focusing on with a weakened front line. That's what I'm frustrated. If we stayed at 0-0, at least we're in the game. And it's a 1-goal swing, which I kind of predicted 1-0. But that was to Arsenal. So like I said, the uphill mountain to climb is we have to score 2, not 1. And they've actually had chances. that last chance that they just missed was mental. Pass the ball, Odegaard.
What is he doing?
Bro, honestly.
What is
They've
he?
literally sat everyone back, and they're comfortable. Now they're going to go on the counter. There we go.
Oh my God.
I hope people talk about Odegaard as much as we've spoken about other players that have really been bad and not giving their flowers.
Is he
We'll
potentially
criticise.
someone that we could, maybe look to take off? Obviously, we've got Trossard out on the left. Potentially take Odegaard off, bring in
I've
Trossard to the midfield and then Sterling.
I've seen Arteta take Odegaard off before, so I wouldn't put it against the idea. But right now, I just don't know who comes on and improves the quality in that position. People in the comments, you can let me know. Chat EDT says back Arteta and keep backing him. Chat EDT back with a super that says, mate, he wanted a striker.
Wan-Bissaka
Back
again.
Arteta.
Oh, so this guy on the right, he's causing us problems.
Yeah, long day.
Kudus is giving them some relief, man.
Brennan Smith, sorry, with super chat says, I'm starting to agree with Turkish about Odegaard. It's a captain, and I'll tell you today, has not put in a captain's performance so far. Still time, things still could check.
Petulant though, man. You shouldn't be foul. It's actually a foul. But you shouldn't be fucking fouling him. You're fouling him because you're pissed off.
There's three
There's
players
three
around
men
him.
around you.
Three players
He's
around
going
him.
into nowhere. Why are you doing that, Trossard, man? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's a foul.
And then you're going to moan about
That's
that.
a foul because you blocked him off. You didn't even
And
run
you're
with the
one
ball.
of the experienced guys.
It's a stupid foul as well. Stupid foul. Very petulant. West Ham with a free kick. And an opportunity to cross the ball into the box. James Ward-Prowse over it. Obviously got good delivery. They've got height in their team as well. Arsenal going to need to really defend this. And I would like to say counter, but I just hope that can be the case. Thank you, Ben Luke, for your first super chat. Big up. Here we go. James Ward-Prowse over it. About to whip it into the box. And as he does,
Good cross.
What a ball! Oh my God!
just keep it out, keep it out. Play. Well done.
go.
Who's that,
Go,
Moreno?
Trossard. Come on, let's go.
Moreno, that was a great touch, by the way. Great touch.
Why?
That was a hit and hope.
Go.
That was a hit and hope.
Why?
Press the ball before you. They're wasting time. This game is flying through as well. It's flying by. Areola with the ball. Is he wasting time? They kicked it yet? Can we go back to the football, please? Long ball up into Arsenal's half. Is that Alvarez? Is he just because he's
You just took that down.
I like out of the
nothing.
sky,
Like it was
bro.
nothing, yeah.
Composed.
Just took it.
And no one round, like, look. Well, stats. Just give me, Frank, if we can go to the Frank cuts with us, just give me some stats right now of everything quickly.
Again, I'm starting to sound like a broken record at the moment. We've still seen 64. Again, I'm just going to preface this by saying all of the stats are in our favour. We just haven't got the end product, and it's really frustrating. 64% of the ball, 15 shots in total, but this is the frustration. 15 shots, but only 2 on target. It's just simply not good enough from Arsenal, and it's really frustrating.
Okay. 2 shots on target. I've still got more possession, but it seems like, again, I said earlier that it feels like the momentum has switched to us. But then now it feels like
Ooh.
It's shifting back to West Ham. Go on, keep it going.
It's fallen over.
What are we doing?
What happened? What happened? I'm lost. For what?
Kudus just ran past Raya when he threw it.
Oh, is it a foul? Is this it, yeah?
He brushes past him.
I'm gonna say, because that was fine. But, okay, Bob B with a super chat says the positive toxicity that is in the Arsenal fan base is a bigger problem than the ownership and manager. We're not putting any pressure on them to win. Mohammed says Turkish told the truth. Legend, blue heart. Yeah, today I felt that positivity at times where I felt like then people aren't aware to the situation we're in. Let's hope it can be changed. Arsenal winning this game, but right now, the next couple of games are going to be interesting. I don't think is the right description, but to watch with Nottingham Forest away up next, with this. I'm surprised they haven't cut to Sterling the cameras, you know, because normally they do those things to see.
He's not that guy no more, man.
Yeah, I'm talking about the cameras. Yeah, I'm not saying comes on and changes the game.
Though, like,
Yeah,
you panning to him like he's Cristiano or something. Like, what the hell is he gonna do?
Yeah, no one's really saving this right now.
I can't lie, you had to.
Red card.
You had to do that. Can't
He's
lie.
going to
It's a
he
red
had to.
card.
What's going on
Into his
here?
back.
Had to,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
had
a
to.
Fucking red card!
It's onto his back pocket. It's a red. It's gone to his back. Fuck!
He's got a yellow. He's been given a yellow.
Yellow. You're lucky.
I
Yeah,
think,
not
I
lucky
think Gabriel's
yet,
close
though.
enough.
Fucking hell.
I think Gabriel's close enough.
Has he given the yellow, yeah?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
given
yeah,
his
Given a
yeah.
yellow card.
Unless
That's it.
they can't overturn it. Can they?
Whoever's in the middle, I think is close enough.
Bro, that's a fucking.
You know what?
Are you not
I'll
fucking
be real.
mad?
I'll be real.
If VAR
Hey,
look at that,
I'll be
that's
real.
a fucking red
That's a-
card.
If
that is a
Bournemouth
red
is a red,
card.
that's a red.
That's Saliba.
They are
Bournemouth.
saying on commentary that they believe it should have been a red as
Is
well.
VAR looking at it?
Not that I can understand.
Brother, that's a red.
I don't know what's going on, bro. We fucking got
I
away.
think we've
Yeah.
been let off there.
Bro, Rya's at the goal. Rya's closer than Gabriel. That's not a goal scoring
They are
chance.
Oh,
checking
that's a red.
Oh,
It's a red.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
red. It's a red.
Rise out his goal.
It's a
We
red.
could be looking at a red.
Brother,
here.
Gabriel's nowhere near him. Look where Raya
And he
is.
We're
shoots.
looking at a
Look
red.
where Raya is. Brother, Raya is playing as a centre back. Why? I know we do this, but that's crazy.
I think he's going to get sent here.
That's a red. Look where Raya.
It's end of the season.
That's how. It's a red. That's a bro. If I was on the other team, yeah, and they didn't get a red, I would be going mental. That's a.
Bro,
That's
this
a,
is one of the
that's
clearest
the
reds
clearest
you've
way.
ever seen
Let
in
me
your
say, by
life.
the way, that's not Raya's
They're
fault.
still checking.
No, it's not. It's not.
Lewis
No.
Kelly's on the ball. He's
Yeah,
in his
He's gone to look at
He's
it.
going to have a look.
He's off.
He's going to go off. He's going to be sent
You
off.
know what?
No red.
And,
That's
you know what?
That's a straight red.
And
Three games.
And it's
Nah, one
PGMOL,
game.
and they're looking
One
to
game.
do
One
to
game
be
to
still
tactical,
anyway.
yeah.
Oh
It's not
yes,
violent conduct.
it's not violent conduct, but still one game, not
One
the Forest.
game, 3 games, 0 games. Done.
Yeah.
Done.
That's
The
the
fucking
second
game
red
here
of the season.
made me. It's just done.
I think he knows he's in
It's
trouble
just
here.
done, man.
Yeah,
He
bro,
knows,
that's a
man.
red.
Come on, man. This is football, man. If he doesn't give, I'll be one of the most shocking decisions if he doesn't give a red.
It's crazy
It's
though.
sad
because-
as well that it's
yeah,
happening to him.
Yeah,
And it's Skelly
It's
again, you
fucking
know.
sad.
he was doing alright as well. That's the worst thing. He was doing well. It's a red. He doesn't
red
want to
card.
do it, but it's a red. He knows.
Sad, man.
So he knows. He doesn't want. Ref doesn't want to cut.
It's a red card. He's off.
He's gone.
Sorry.
Second red of the season.
Goodbye to the season. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's
to
done.
the season.
Lads,
Goodbye.
that's all, folks.
Next season. That's it.
Feel for him, man. That's
I feel for him.
that's heavy, man.
Nah, the PGMOL was waiting. They're waiting for him, boy.
And Calafia was terrible as well.
The
So
rest still can't lie.
Ah, mate.
Terrible. Then he's calm.
so he touches the ball, yeah. I'm not trying to. There's not. Nah,
He drags-
take
he
you, take you,
drags him
take
down.
He's taking him out.
Drags him down.
He's taking him out.
And if you're playing in midfield, that's a tactical foul, but not when you're where he is.
Do you know how mad it is? He got a red card for somewhere nowhere near the goal against
That
Wolves,
one
and
they
then
give it
that
yellow.
one is like, yeah. And the first initially the ref
Yeah.
gives him a yeah. Crazy.
Bro, we gotta win this, bro.
Alright, we are
We got one.
cooked, bro.
There's going to be a lot.
Oh, my god.
God.
Don't you do that as well, Scott?
Not again.
Oh my god. There, I can look at the West Side. Can hit. I bet that they're buzzing. Fucking hell, man! It's gonna be a long old season, boy. Offside.
I feel sorry for Lewis Kelly.
We all feel sorry for him.
But there's a lot of players that played really, really badly today. A lot of things that have gone wrong. I think Arteta got the team wrong. There's going to be a lot of media now that are going to go for Lewis Skelly because he's the one that got sent off. So I think it is important that we we know what it's been like with this kid.
He's been unreal. I think, you're right. I said it.
There's going to be a lot of people now. Arsenal lose because Lewis Skelly gets sent off.
Arteta, he should have started Lewis Skelly.
He didn't lose because Lewis Skelly got sent off.
No, he was losing.
That was the nail, but.
What was that?
He was on the way to losing this already.
He slipped.
He was on the way to the.
But
why we the fact of the matter is, Lewis Skelly and Ranieri deserve to be starting games. But coming into the season, I said you don't rely on teenagers when you're trying to win your first Premier League title off Man City.
Yeah.
It didn't happen to be Man City, it's Liverpool. You're bringing teenagers to Salah and Van Dijk and these men. Come on, man.
You're hoping they pull us through.
And when you put teenagers in this position, and again I will caveat, I like Lewis Skelly, he should be starting because he deserves it. But when you put him in a position like this, the limelight's on. And
also, let me just go back at that as well. Zinchenko should have been playing as a senior player in that position, that last man area. But we have to put Lewis Skelly there because he's better than Zinchenko in that position.
Forget Zinni for a sec. What about Calafiori? He was poor.
He was poor as well. That's what I'm saying.
That's one of the reasons we didn't sign a striker in the summer. What, 40 mils blessed for Calafiori, but we think 40 mils also blessed for Watkins. This club does some bullshit, man.
Trust me. Jason Gwynn with Super Chat says, this Odegaard slander must stop. He hasn't been good, but who has? People act like they
but
don't
your captain
understand.
needs to fucking step up.
Facts.
He's one of our most technically gifted players. They need to fucking step up. Show something. Show something.
People act like they don't understand that our front line has been decimated. Yeah, but...
That's the people in front of him. What about the people around Odegaard? Rice, Partey, the familiar faces. Odegaard. So create the chances for this fucked up front line then. We're not even doing that.
Migo Super Chat says, Nketiah would have scored. Call him back on loan. Piss off. London Nomad says, I absolutely hate our board. I didn't even look at loan moves from Europe. Moani, Asensio. Sorry, he said they didn't even look at loan moves from Europe. Moani, Asensio, but they decided to absolutely rim us in the backside. He says, or Hai says, hope brought back, season done, 100th time. That's what happens. Yeah, hope comes back. Hope comes back and then gets smashed away. There wasn't really much hoping, if I'm honest, before this from me anyway, my side. Mullet Daddy says he can sit and do the Haaland celebration on the sideline. Wow, I'm not going to read that last bit. Grow up, man. Oliver Jar says, that's clearly a red. If Kudus isn't fouled, then Kudus can just shoot it over Raya and score. Yeah, well, that's what we said. Smart Money 101 TV says, get the champagne, Arsenal have bottled it again. Turkish Delight says, Arteta out was about to blame Mikel Lewis Skelly. SFAA PK7 says, young player, I know, but that's on MLS, bad touch.
Of course it's on MLS, but we're losing 1-0 before that. The 70 before that red card wasn't on him.
Facts.
And I'm not trying to make excuses, he's a young player. And Jack is right, he is going to get all of that because obviously, listen, he's also part to play. You do that sort of celebration, you're bossy, you're confident. I like that. Part of his character, I like that. Part of what makes him a good player. But then people are going to be onto you in moments like that, and that's what the club have done. Yeah. When have Man City relied upon a youngster, let alone a teenager, going into a title race? When have Liverpool done that? They haven't. But we,
I think we've got a mural of him
copium, where we think we're going to do it with teenagers going into the season.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. There's a mural of Lewis Skelly and Ranieri.
No, that's been there. If it's in the title, that's been there for a while.
And you know what the mural about?
That's been there for a while.
It's youngsters getting a chance. That mural could have some sort of the young boys and girls walking past and they can see.
Yeah, inspired.
I can understand that one, but it's just but we know what that guy's on anyway, man. He just, any moment he has, he'll paint something new. Don't worry about that.
Seller Affair says, Turkish thought Odegaard had a higher trajectory than the likes of Ozil and Pogba. I fear he will follow the footsteps.
Overpaid
underachiever.
People need to listen sometimes. Ozil was another level to both Pogba and and Odegaard. But when we're talking about their Premier League careers, and this video was done before this season where Odegaard's dramatically fallen off, let's not act like Ozil didn't have at max 2 great seasons, good seasons at Arsenal. Max.
Correct.
Pogba had 1.5 probably at United. So when we're just talking Premier League, that's the context of it. Outside of that, Ozil is different class, and Pogba.
We took a free
We
kick.
had a free kick, sent everyone forward and played it back to Raya.
And plus, bro, this is.
I'm not even watching. I just heard that explanation.
I hear you, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
you
to
missed
register
that.
it. Yeah, I'm glad I missed it, bro.
That was
I
mental.
need to miss the next 11 minutes as well because
Privilege says, done with Odegaard side passing, didn't step up.
It's there. It's
Chatty DT, I'm not going to read that out because it's a bit disrespectful.
to me,
Yeah,
chat what?
Chat EDT.
I can't find that now, man.
C1 says, we lost the game when Cecil and White Yardie jumped on the United View. I never jumped on the United View stream. I went and showed White Yardie where the studio was. Thanks for the bad vibes, well done.
It's all your fault, Cecil.
Go on.
No, you can
So
read
you
if
say,
someone
Josh.
tells me to shut up, man. That's cool, man.
Cool. Chat EDT says, shut up Turkish. Travis Van says, bunch of scrubs, no discipline, no drive, absolutely underserving. I think it means undeserving of the title. I need to watch this game. Or do I need to watch this game? Because I'll be honest, I'd rather not. It's the same old. Happy Clapper says, will the
Is that
panel...
Saliba cross into the box? Is that what we're fucking
There's
doing
no
now?
way.
That's what we're doing.
There's actually no way, bro.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing, man. That's what
That's what
we're
we're
doing.
doing. That's what we're doing.
Happy Clapper says, will the panel promise not to talk about unlucky Reds when the season wraps up trophyless again? Will the panel promise not to talk about unlucky Reds when the season wraps up trophyless again?
I'll tell you what, I mean,
one's saying
especially
unlucky.
online, this fan base will make hella excuses without a shadow of a doubt. So if you're asking about that, I'm sorry. No, I can't promise you that. This is coming from someone who won't make excuses, and the excuses will sicken me.
Yeah, fair.
Because that's where we're headed. Like, come on, man. Like, man are buzzing off Liverpool dropping points on Wednesday. Like,
Sterling's on.
we haven't seen us play like this season, let alone this week.
Sterling has entered the field for...
Sterling's on. Fucking hell. Let's go. Let's
Hit the
go.
Red Bull right.
For Ethan! Lord, he looks like
What?
he's walking gingerly, but what the hell? Aye, if the game weren't done,
He took
the
Winery off.
game is now done.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for Sterling.
Yeah, Ethan's gone.
And Evan Ferguson just came on for them, I think. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
I can't believe what I've just seen.
Evan Ferguson.
He
When
didn't
did
even
they
start.
sign him?
He's on loan.
On loan.
When did they get it?
In January.
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 Yeah.
Oh, strikers were allowed to move in January. Fuck, I didn't know that.
Yeah, mad thing, innit?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Oh, my days. We are... Yep.
Just a little bit of insight behind the substitution. I don't know if anyone saw that there. When
He's
Yuri
walk-
was limping.
Yeah, he's walking gingerly, yeah.
Oh, another injury.
Ethan, yeah.
Please.
If do you know what?
Whatever, man.
He was done before if he isn't just done for that, anyway. But let's not forget, I did mention this. Ethan was injured this season. Let's not forget that. He came back from injury. So
That's true.
let's not forget that our players are being overworked
I
constantly.
think Lewis Skelly, Trossard and Kivior are the only players that haven't missed a game this season for injury.
I said earlier that Ethan will
Wild.
be. He's come back from injury. Let's not think he can't get injured again. I also said Declan Rice is probably next to get injured. He's had an amazing injury record, but knowing
He broke his toe this year.
but with the amount of grass he covers and the effort he puts in, he'll be next to go down.
Odegaard, please, something.
Shot. Ref! Ref!
That's
All right,
wow.
go.
Something happened, magic. Something happened now.
Mashak says, imagine that front three at the Bernabeu. We are so done. Buckle up, boys. I was trying to say this though.
If we get there.
The thing is,
We've got to
get there
be
first.
he dived. Should have been a yellow. That's a big dive.
We've got to get to the
he tapped
Bernabeu
him.
first before we can
He
start.
died,
They
but
got
he
it
tapped
there.
him.
They got it there.
But that was this.
No, I did, yeah. But football's gone like that now, man.
It's good dive.
You know,
Listen,
if they
I'm not complaining,
They
but
might
that
slow
was-
that down and say that's a high challenge.
that's what they do. That would be Howard Webb and Michael Owen.
Yeah.
Wow, it was.
They'll be analysing that for weeks.
It was near his knee. that was the biggest dive ever. Jeez. Yeah, I was trying to say this on the Champions League stream about imagine going to Bernabeu that front three. I said, but even still, PSV, Man, try it, gaslight me. You lot, you and your brother, Laurie. Jesus. Yeah, now you're smiling. I know you're smiling.
Yeah, you got to get past PSV. It won't be easy. I promise you.
It's crazy.
I'm
You
seeing
said you were scared of
Sterling
PSV.
stepping over this
Bro,
free kick.
look at us. I'm scared of Southampton right now. Worried, I said. But do you blame me? People, please.
What's the odds
do
on
you
us trying to
blame
cross this?
See in the net, let's go.
me? You're taking a
I might put a
piss.
tenner on that.
You're taking
So
a
like
piss.
Sterling's doing the Ronaldo
Look,
stuff.
cross, back
Well,
post.
well,
Look,
pass it.
Sterling.
No,
Is that Sterling?
Sterling bangs this.
Cross.
Sterling bangs this.
Do you remember that video
Sterling
of him skying
bangs
it?
this.
Come on, Raheem.
Sterling bangs this. At the wall.
Shoot!
Bang!
Shoot! Don't place the ball!
No. Who was that? No.
I'll allow Gabriel, man. Like, I don't even. Like, that's your centre back, like. Do you get it? And he saved us so many times this season, man. Who's letting Sterling take free kicks?
No, he don't. He takes free.
No, fuck that.
Takes free.
That's not his first free kick he's taken for us, and they've
No,
all,
yeah, yeah,
like
they've
one
been-
come
not-
close.
Yeah. The rest
The
have
other
been.
two been bullshit. Like, come on, man. The guy's a lonely that's been flopping. We need a goal. He's the one taking our set pieces.
I'll be real. Gabriel there's on his left foot, and like you're right. He saved us spare times, but
Was it the captain that said for him to... Nah,
Probably because that's the.
he got hit the target.
nah, I agree with you. Odegaard should...
Odegaard should be like, this is mine, bro. Go fucking sit down somewhere.
I say, oh yeah, you take it. No, I've got...
Oh my days. Drew P. Oh, he almost got me there. Almost got me there. Funny name, but Lord. Get Ty on. He's at the ground. Martaz with Super Chat, thank you very much. Turkish Delight says, I used my FPL assistant manager chip
Oh,
on
that's
Arteta
brutal.
for F's sake.
Oh, yeah, mate, you fucked up. What, you used it for? That's mad.
An FPL
That's a
assistant
very-
manager
very
chip.
bold.
Well, you can do that.
It's a new
It's a
one.
new thing.
Okay, I don't know about FPL. Oh, FPL. that's
Go
cool.
on. Marie. Oh.
No, this is nuts. And that's a free kick.
Go on,
It's
quick.
the 85th minute.
Go on, you better watch it. Fucking hell. Just let them take a quick. Well, we're lucky they didn't just go
Yellow
through
card,
again.
that's why. It's got to be on the whistle, I think.
He's just taken Saliba off as well.
Huh?
Saliba's off.
Huh? Oh, take it off. Sorry.
No, not red
Sent
card.
off.
Sorry,
for-
no,
for-
no,
for
no,
Ben
no.
White?
Saliba substitution.
Yeah, for
We,
Ben White.
we didn't think to lob on like the kid, the forward, because then we need a goal. We got 10 men, 4 minutes before we'd bring on another centre back for a centre back.
It's a great
That's
point.
what we're on.
Told that centre back to be an attacker. You know,
Why is he bringing on Ben White? That's a good question. That's a good point. Why is he bringing on Ben
That's
White
outrageous.
He's confused as well. Man.
now? What, like,
I'm not involved.
there's 4 minutes left. Why is he bringing on Ben White? I'm baffed.
Not that there's any more attacking options to bring on apart from Nathan Butler or Yadeji, but
Yeah, but I just like, where's Ben? Who's playing? Oh, Tim was playing right centre back. Ben White's gone right back. Okay. That's. I was like, bringing him on centre back, where he's got to deal with a counter in West Ham is also wouldn't be best after coming back from injury. But at least he's not playing there. Tim was playing that right centre back. Oh my God, yeah, we got to score 2 this afternoon. I just realised.
Bro, we've got to win.
Who was that?
We've got to win this game.
Sterling.
That's mad.
He's onside. He's onside. He's onside. He's onside. Cross it into the.
Oh my God, bro.
What is he doing?
Oh
What is he doing?
This is going to be a long weekend, you know. Long weekend. Jesse says, why do we sign... Who do we sign this summer to replace Saliba? Question mark. He ain't gone yet. Nelso says, do you think Sterling even cares at this point? I want the fucking team to care at this point. AJ Till says, United fan here, but loving the perspective. Arsenal over City all day. Loving the perspective. Aaron of Super says, who can Ty put the blame on today? He might actually still try and blame the ref for that red card. LL Cool J says, shame about the Arsenal, Hani says, Turkish, wave hello to Skull. The big Steve. Cooking is going to be elite too. Much love from the US. You'll never walk alone. Coach Lance says there better be a full court press to get kudos.
It's actually a great signing.
Thanks, yeah. Then lastly, Stig of Super says, I've never seen a team bottling this many times. AO Bed says a super chat. Bottling, really.
This is complete lack of quality.
Liverpool were in the driving seat. They're not bottling nothing.
They have been all year.
Yeah, this is just a complete lack of quality, negligence from the board.
Right, there's bare people have left the seats though. Fucking hell.
Do you blame them?
That's a great ball.
We pay how much for a season ticket for nothing in January for Moreno and Calafiori?
Yeah, there's a lot of people have left the stadium. I think a lot of fans would have obviously be able to realise is what we're kind of saying here, that you need to win this game. A draw's not even good enough.
No, it's not.
So that's why many probably would have left. I mean, they can't really excuse fans that have left, but this is mad.
Zach with a super chat. This team's going to be the death of me. What a joke.
Mm-hmm. And the other one?
Blase, Q for the question for the panel. Prime Ozil or Erdegaard? Mind you, how many assists did Erdegaard have this season? Has to be Ethan in the 10. Saka as the winger in the long term. And then it's put overrated with the 2 dots over the O. I think that's the wrong one.
Very asked questions to the panel.
Come on.
Bro, come on.
What are we doing?
Why has gone wide?
Alright, that's good from Partey though. Oh, wasted.
Did that hit someone or was it just rising?
No, it was skied.
Like
8 minutes. We can't win this game. 8 minutes.
Yeah, you know, like back in the day, you're like
That's the VAR check.
8 minutes.
That's the VAR
Yeah, but
check.
no, normally you'd get infused by that, but it's just not good enough, man.
That's good from Partey. It's just poor from Trossard.
Let me see.
Just look at it. Just
Oh, this is the run. Let me see
look
this.
at it.
Let me see this. Turkish summer
This
transfer.
is the thing.
Where'd you
Oh,
go?
were you?
You're catching
I
a
know,
flight,
I know.
bro.
Let me see this. I missed this.
That's actually wild.
Catching
Check
a
that.
flight, bro.
Is that the Erdegaard one?
Catching flights.
Yeah,
like, and
Trossard,
someone
man.
sent in a super chat saying I'm blaming Trossard. Is that guy blind?
That's actually wild.
He was in the gap. He was in the right
There was a
space.
gap
Yeah,
there.
She just stayed running.
Man just ran away. Sorry, I'm going back to that. I just see a video of it, but yeah.
Blaf says Turkish summer transfer rating. Everyone laughed. Shelley.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed at myself because it wasn't a 3. It's like a 2. It's like a 2. I was wrong. It's just that other people were more wrong.
Yeah, fair. Oh, West Ham, you know. Mad thing.
You know the baddest thing? They're not even playing for nothing, bro.
Yeah.
They're
just came through-
16th.
they just-
They're
they just-
16th in the Premier
They
League.
just came through and just dumped on us, bro. For no reason. Just because they can, that's it.
Madness. You're right, they're playing for nothing.
They are 13 points clear of relegation.
Otherwise.
They're
They ain't playing for nothing.
Nothing, bro.
That man. Oi, who is that? Is that Odegaard?
That's Odegaard.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And then he fouled him.
I am so sorry, yeah.
Sterling's fouled him.
Odegaard. Everyone's playing bad, but brother, I've seen, every time I look up, and I'm looking at the chat a lot, yeah, I've looked up, he's had the ball, he's just passing it to them. I don't think that's even, I think that's
That's
foul.
not even a foul,
That's not
bro.
a foul.
That's a little shoulder, what?
But losing the ball like that is horrendous.
Yeah, well.
Oh, we are in for a bumpy ride to the end of this season.
Is
For
this,
real.
was this our worst performance of the season?
Yeah, Leicester was close. If it weren't for us winning that game, Leicester was up there. But yeah, this I
To lose at home
This
to
is
West
bad,
Ham.
bro.
Oh yeah, this
gotta be the worst.
this is our first loss, isn't it? Yeah.
First time
Oh.
loss.
But I could even tell, like saying Cecil earlier,
First
in the
loss in
first half, I
15.
could tell the way we was playing was crazy. The way we was
Cross
playing
it.
even in the first half, gone.
First loss
Come
at
on.
home in 15 as well. Gabriel.
No one attacking the ball either.
Jeez.
There was no one attacking that second phase. No one.
Shelley said, Kudos been playing like prime Saka. League was lost in January window. Same old story. Going to stop watching this club play. This team needs a rebuild. This is the rebuild. That's the maddest thing. That's the maddest thing. This is all of Arteta's players. I'm not putting it on him at all right now, but you know, he'll get some blame. But blimey, this is dire. But you half. I mean, could you have seen it coming if we're being real?
Timber.
To be fair, the quality of today has been poor, but Leicester it was poor as well.
Oh, wow.
Where's our
Completely
Oh.
open. This is going to be 2.
They're through.
This is going to be 2.
These man are taking pity on us. He could have.
Evan Ferguson.
Okay, stand up now. Don't
Okay.
foul.
Man, take it.
Don't foul.
To be honest, well, lucky Kudos just decided to take
To
it easy.
chill, yeah.
Yeah,
he could
he
have
took pity on him there.
just put his head down and sprinted. Oh yeah, we're 10 minutes as well. I forgot about that as well. Lord. Just compiles, isn't it? Look, he could have just
He could have just
he
given
could
it
have
to
just carried on or put it in front of
him.
him.
Yeah, that's real.
I think he wanted Ferguson to get a goal.
Yeah.
Hey, Arsenal, our club, they're taking their. He looked like he took pity on us then. Stan Bunny says, we tried, no point blaming a rookie coach who took us took us second 3 times. His potential is still intact. It's all now on the Kroenkes. DMAC or DMAC says, I want Odegaard gone, pathetic all season. Obviously, that's going a bit too far one way, but I'll tell you now, today he has been dreadful. I can say that wholeheartedly. I actually think.
I don't think we should just scapegoat him, man.
No, I'm not. The whole team's been bad, but I'm this one. He's been
Look at that.
dreadful.
Was that Sterling?
Laurie, who's been the worst on the pitch today for Arsenal?
Listen,
there's
they
only
all
one
need to
answer.
get it today, man. They all need
It's got to be
get it.
Odegaard.
They've all been bad.
Has to be.
Have you got his like pass completion or anything?
Pass
It's
completion.
got to be like 60.
Anyone want to start taking some guesses?
I don't even
It's
know.
actually higher than you might think. 85%.
85%.
Not that that's good, but
Yeah,
Of course, it's 85. He drops back and does the little 5-yard ones, isn't it?
yeah.
What we should be asking is who's played well.
Th-
That's what you should
ref
But
should have taken the
I couldn't
advantage.
give you an answer.
Oh, go on.
I couldn't give you an answer.
Someone have a shot?
It's Odegaard. He's not going to shoot. Ben White.
That's the closest we've come all game. That's the question we should be asking. Who's played well?
Well, who has? Because
No.
I think Marino's done the best he can.
I think
given
Partey's
Yeah, but he's
done
done
okay.
well,
circumstances, but
Thomas Partey. I think that's the only one I can give some sort of credit.
No one's played
and
well.
Thomas Partey.
Yeah, I can't even.
No, he hasn't played well.
Done
No one's
alright.
played well.
Ethan done well when he was on.
No, he didn't. He didn't, Cecil. He didn't play well.
Done
today.
alright.
Maybe Ben worked because of that shot. Really.
Playing all right and playing well is two different things entirely.
But no one's played well.
That's what I'm saying.
So
No one's
that's-
played well.
so I'm going with all
when
right.
when you have a situation where no one's played well, to me it's unfair to dig out one man. The whole team's been terrible. You can say that Odegaard's been terrible, but several of them have been terrible.
he's also the captain.
Yeah.
Like he's the midfielder. He like everything goes through him. He's like the linchpin of the team.
Okay.
He's been the
But,
worst
like,
on the
that's
pitch.
what
I'm
I'm
letting
saying,
you
like-
know that now. He's been the worst on the pitch today. But who's
to
been the
blame it
best?
on one player is to let the
No.
others off the hook.
No one's doing.
That's the point I'm making.
Everyone's played bad. I'm just saying out of shit, the worst.
Sterling.
Okay.
Good touch. Good touch. Release the ball. Shoot!
Bro.
Fucking shoot!
Nah, you don't want
Oh my god.
Miguel Marino.
Shoot!
That's not a foul, though.
Foul.
That's not. That's free. He's just gone for the. He hasn't even fouled anyone.
Why does Odegaard not shoot there though?
Mark says fans have left the stadium every game. Embarrassing. Multi Jason 15 says Cecil, it's your brother Jason. Hear that shirt's hard though.
Didn't he hit his own player?
Big up Jason. I don't know what Jason is. I got a few friends that are called Jason. Ayo Bed says, don't worry guys, and Kunku is available this summer. Like that. Shaggy with a super chat, thank you. Blaff says, after watching this, I'm worried for top 4. Ohan says, team looks tired. They needed a bye break.
He got done there, didn't he?
No, it just makes me laugh because like I was the one I was championing that before the bye. Like, yeah, it's gone to bye.
He's probably
kick
been
on.
man of the match. The guy you said only had a few touches.
No way, Wan-Bissaka.
Kudos.
No way, Wan-Bissaka.
In the first half, definitely
No,
Wan-Bissaka,
Wan-Bissaka's
but
been
in the
man of the
second
match.
half, Kudos has
It's been good today, but Wan-Bissaka's man of the match.
This is our last throw of the dice. Oh, he's run it. He's overrun it. Is it corner?
Corner.
What is Zinchenko
We need a
doing?
Gabriel miracle here.
Is he all right?
Man, my jaw does nothing. I'm letting you know that now.
Draw doesn't do anything.
Does nothing, bro.
I'm letting you know that now.
Nothing at all.
Like, scoring now.
David Raya is up.
What?
Why wouldn't he?
What? David Raya at the back post.
What, like a point is okay?
No, but a point is better than
Oh,
nothing,
listen.
isn't it?
I just
There we go. Oh!
Alive. It's going to be 2, isn't it?
Nah, there's no one there.
Oh, look at the pace from that. No.
Pace.
We might have to play him on the wing, bro.
Oh, little touch here.
He's done
Only got it back. Go on.
Oh my God, if we score from this. If we score from this.
Hey, put him up front, bruv. Put him up front.
Pointless ball.
Oh,
It's done, man. It's got to be done.
that's it. That's it.
Clash of heads.
He needs that clash of heads and pain.
That's it. That's it.
Raya. Up front, please.
Who's got booked for that?
Nah, I'm bantering. Please don't take me serious.
Who's he booking?
I don't know. Look at this chop. What?
Control what?
He's actually done incredibly well.
And that's after sprinting back about 30 yards. Look.
I could have done his knee, though.
Yeah, he could have done his
Could have done his knee there. That was mad.
It's over, man.
It's got to be over. What are these lot? What's happening?
Lock it off. It's done.
In the stream. Oh, they're doing a throwing, but I see what you mean. We behind.
Yes.
Done.
That's it.
That's it, people.
Brilliant.
That's it, over and out.
But if Man City get something off Liverpool tomorrow, and we multiply by that by 3 or pi, and then we beat Forest, then it might be 4 to the power of 2, and we believe. Right? Isn't that how it works? Don't we think a new bullshit to believe it after every time we drop points? Well, what's the new bullshit today? I want to know, just so I know what I'm going to walk into tomorrow, because, you know, it's always new bullshit, right?
I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
It's tough.
I just want to know which one it is today.
I agree, man, bro.
No, because Champions League now, innit?
That's the new bullshit. It's not even maths, that's the new bullshit. Champions League, innit?
I'm laughing, but I just know this is a madness. This is a madness. 1-0. I'm going to have to do my job here and get you off the thoughts, lads, of the panel. Let's start, Laurie, then. A 1-0 defeat to West Ham at home. I think our first defeat at home in the league, I think, all season.
Disastrous, pure and simple. From start to finish, we were poor. I said it in the first half that if I was being honest, and I said this, and a few people came at me at the time, this performance was pretty much near the Leicester one. The difference was Leicester didn't have the tools to punish us. West Ham did, and that's exactly what they've done. And they're deserved winners today. We can't complain about anything. We were outplayed. The manager, Graham Potter, got it right against Arteta, outmanaged him on this occasion, and they've deserved a win. And really and truly, that was, as far as I'm concerned anyway, the worst performance of the season by a country mile.
Okay, let me come over to Manny, go the opposite side. Just your final thoughts just on what you've seen today. I mean, 1-0 defeat to West Ham. I mean, 16th, Frank mentioned it earlier, we'll get his thoughts at the end. Nothing to play for West Ham. For us, there was people that were believing. There really was. I definitely was not there, but yeah.
Yeah, from, like I was saying to you earlier, bro, from even like the first half, I was talking about the intensity. Like, sometimes you just, when you kind of familiarise yourself with Arsenal's style of play, and when you know, like, okay, today we're on it.
Yeah.
Or sometimes, like, I'm not sure. The way we're moving is a bit weird. It's a bit off key. That's what I thought from the first half. It was just off key. Simple as that. Like, West Ham liked the slow lethargic. They loved that.
Yeah.
They loved that, bro. They scored 1 goal and they sat back, parked the bus, and that was it. 1-0.
And
for me, like, it's done. Let's be real, bro. Factually, yeah, we know it's not, but bro, it's done. It's done. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yeah, that's the mood right now.
honest.
And I want to come to Jack, but it's just like, people are talking about the result, and the result is definitely the most frustrating thing here, but I even forgot Mars Lewis Skelly got red card in this 90 minutes we just watched. So that's another player out, not the fact that we're missing loads of players through injury. Plus we saw Ethan gingerly walk off as well. So what does that mean? How is he going to be? We've got a tough game midweek. We've got Jack, take over.
Mate, it's pathetic, honestly. Like, you can talk about the fact that there's injuries and they have a striker, but why is Arsenal in 2025, like, phase 6 or whatever is get the ball to the right-hand side, shift it for a cross. If we can't clip it back post, where Souček's probably stood, can we play it to the byline? to fizz it across the face of goal to their 3 centre-backs. Like, why is Arsenal... Like, 3 years ago, I watched Odegaard, Martinelli, Jesus, Saka, counter-attack, fluid. Like, we used to score loads of goals. We were frantic. It's now so slow, so controlled. Like, I can only watch us clip a cross to the back post so many times. Yeah. I don't know what's happened, whether it's been coached out of them, whether we're trying to play too safe. But why... I was watching us go and put like 5-6 past teams like every week, and now it's, can we work a cross? We can't work the cross. Let's get to the byline. Can we get a little cut back? No one shoots.
Yeah.
We're the most boring. We don't batter the door down. We didn't batter the door down today. We probably had like 20 shots, but they were rebounds, loose like sort of swings at the ball. Like, I don't know what's happened to us.
Stressful. It's stressful. I remember Turkish, obviously, you did your fan camp, said beginning at the end. It feels like now we're really in it. It's annoying as well. We was out this week, people saying, you know, it's still on, and you were saying, listen, Nottingham Forest, Man United. We didn't even get to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, you're right. Still, it's mad, isn't it?
It's mad. Honestly, we was out, and everyone back to back was like, yeah, potentially. Said, listen, don't think of anything yet until we play those teams. We'll see what happens there. You were massively saying Liverpool will drop points against City. Believe that.
I still think that, yeah.
Yeah, but now, what does it really matter after seeing that?
Yeah, to be honest, for me, it was always going to end in the way it seems to be ending, like this. I just didn't think, today would have been the day. But like I said, people will find some sort of copium by tonight, tomorrow morning, and then be feeding themselves bullshit. So by Monday, there's, the positive brigade is out in full force again. When I said beginning of the end in January, it was all in. The realisation that, we have been back at square one, and the realisation that this ownership have done what they've done again. Because as much as we can talk about our attack, how many number 10s, number 8s and number 6s do we have out injured at this moment in time?
Number 10s, number 8s, number 6s.
How many do we
I think
have
they're all
out
there.
injured?
The 6s are all there.
The 10s are all there because it's Odegaard, right?
That's it.
And the
eights,
8s, Rice, and yeah. So our midfield's all there, right? But we bring Zinchenko on into midfield. Oh, we've got deeper problems than just attack. Yeah. Our midfield is struggling creatively as well. The balance hasn't been there this season. Odegaard's a big part of that. But the attack is going to take the focus, because the attack, of course, is the focus, because that was the first port of call in the summer. Yeah. Then you can deal with maybe the midfield problems going into this summer. Instead, we have to deal with a striker this summer, a winger this summer, potentially a number 10 this summer, another midfielder because Partey and Jorginho are gone. And God knows what else that pops up. And a goalkeeper's probably going to come in. Yeah, you lot You think we do all of this in time for next season? No. So already, I'm not even thinking about the end of this season, right? I'm thinking about not being ready for next. Because the club have taken their foot off the gas for 3 windows now, not delivered, and here we are now. And like I mentioned the Zinchenko thing because the attention is off the midfield, right? Yeah. It's on the attack. That's right that it's on the attack, but attention needs to be on the midfield. All of our players are there. Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Jorginho, Marino.
We're not really yeah.
I might have some idiot that comes in and says, well, Havertz is an option in midfield and we're missing him, maybe.
Do you know what? I thought that. And
so all our midfield is there, but Zinni's coming on for the first time in an Arsenal shirt playing in that role today. Phase, what is it, 5.7? What phase we in? What chapter? What edition? It's edition 5, right?
Yeah, no.
This is edition 5. Okay.
Phase 5 Zinni in midfield. First time seeing it. When you're down, there's
loads. Do you know the nature of Ranieri's injury?
No, I'm here as I haven't checked anything yet. I'm
Frank,
running steam. I'll let Frank scour the internet to see if there's any update on Ethan Ranieri, but it probably won't get that until Mick Arteta has his post-match press conference. I'm going to cut to Frank in a second. I'm going to read some super chats just to lighten the load for him, because a lot of them are going to be directed at this panel here. Josu says, season was over a while ago. Running on hope kills.
Season over in the summer.
Last summer?
Yeah. The day we signed Sterling, or to be honest, 2 weeks before that.
Naz N says, this game showed me once again Arteta doesn't have a plan B. Keeps making the same mistakes again like last year. Plan B, I mean, his plan, I mean, I don't want to make excuses for people, because I'm just as frustrated as every other Arsenal fan right now. I just think he put out 11 that I don't think he should have started Calafiori. I did half mention that was a surprise for me, and he wasn't playing great. I would have taken him off earlier, but in the end, might as well say I'm getting red carded. But would that have been different if he started? I don't know. Benji 13 says, this is where The dry January is going to cost us. We'll be lucky to finish second. No excuse in the summer. Accounts look healthy. Sell the deadwood. Partey and Jorginho off the wage bill. Zero excuses. War Eagle says, I don't want to single out a fan blaming any of these players if they want to leave. Okay, I don't want a single fan blaming any of these players if they want to leave. Dead fans, dead manager, dead tactics, and the title's gone for the third time in a row. You can't defend Pep's assistant coach anymore. Oh my God, there's loads of super chats. So let me just run through these. Hang it in the Louvre, says Biffy Climo. Blaff says this nonsense might have to play Real Madrid. Listen, don't accompany that with me. Mohammed says only Chelsea can do Champions League routes. Only Chelsea can do Champions League routes 2012 and 2021. Red Baron says AFTV declared war on UV through Yardi. White Yardi went in their stream. O'Malley says, can our forwards not play on opposite sides? Can Odegaard not play left 8? Took an injury crisis to see Zinni at the midfield, Turkish mentioned this earlier, and he looked fine. Oh, too rigid. The players played like they don't believe. Was Zinni fine in the midfield, people? Do people want to see more of that? I mean, I don't think that's, again, you said phase 5. That's not something I'm now looking at for Zinni to go in that midfield in the next game. Josephone says, you guys seriously getting excited because Raya having a little run and laughing about it when we're losing in the last minute. Losing the title sums up our fan base, not including you, Turkish. Ooh, Josephone, we're laughing at the situation, bro. You laugh, you don't cry. Let's chill out, my bro. Jesus, we're a mess right now. We're all very aware of that. Sinan G says, why the F was Odegaard playing centre-back? I don't even know what Odegaard was playing most of the game. Most of the game I was looking at the chat because I was just too annoyed to even look up. Harry Lawrence says, as much teeth as a granny who lost their dentures. Yeah, it was toothless. We've been toothless for a while. I see God Nate in the chat as well. Odegaard stinker. Wild Belly 72 says, Arsenal supporters are arrogant. Simples. What have we got arrogant to be about? I'll be honest. There's nothing to be arrogant about right now. Hasn't been for a few years. Nunes Shooting Boot says, talking about Madrid, then Liverpool. Jokers, you was never in the title race, lads. Guard of honour at Anfield, boys. Stay humble. Liverpool fans are in the chat. 40 Side says, absolutely no big match temperament. We drop points every time. Liverpool drop them. I get we have injuries in the attack, but the midfield creates nothing at all. It's been a case all season. Jordan Evans says, club fire managers 1 year after winning leagues and Champions Leagues. I don't blame no one but our fan base. Elite fan base don't accept this nonsense. Napsa says, please, guys, don't do any deluded shows about us winning the league. It's over. We couldn't score with 11, never mind 10 today. Another Saturday ruined. Brito Otis says, just give Liverpool trophy now, no need stress. Caro says, this was supposed to be our season. Everybody messed up from the board to Arteta to the players, a United fan to Saka reliance. Obviously, to rely on Saka, is what we're trying to say before there. Boubacar says, season is over. Please end the season now. If you can't score against West Ham, then please forget about winning Champions League. If you're thinking about Champions League, Lord have mercy. I said that earlier as banter. I thought people took that as banter. Fayez says, sack the fans tonight. We need this pain to end. I'm going to run through a couple more. Abdullah says, people in this room believe that we had a chance before today and also believed we would get 9 points out of today. Forest United, what changed? Mantis, I'm going to head over to Frank and after these next two. Mantis says, Liverpool fan, it's not Arteta. You don't have a centre forward. Rashford in January. No Deadwood in this team. It's quite a balanced assessment from a neutral, but bro, right now we're struggling. Turbo Timo says, Turkish, I got my Proton when the vid's dropping. When's the vid dropping? Sir Fatty says, you'll never walk alone. Liverpool fans again, end of the chat. Don't blame them. I'm sure they'll be enjoying this result. They might be going a little bit early, but maybe they're not, because even if you lose to City or drop points, we ain't catching you. I'm going to let Frank finish off with the rest of the super chats. Cut back to me, though, before you end, just so we can end the stream. But Frank, your thoughts on the final score, 1-0 to West Ham, and then just the last super chats before you come back to me.
Okay, I almost don't want to say this. Full time, Arsenal 0, West Ham 1. One word to sum up this one, embarrassing. You know, the stats heavily in our favour. You look at it, 68% possession, 20 total shots, only 2 on target. Once again, it's just seems to happen a lot, and it's just not good enough in this situation. In terms of passing, we're looking at 570 accurate passes to West Ham's 241. Stats heavily in our favour, but West Ham take their chances. And in terms of my opinions, there's not really many players that can come out of this game with their head held high. I think there's only one, in my personal opinion. And I think you're looking at Thomas Partey, who was, for me, the outstanding one out of that midfield three. So that's the only thing I can say about that. I'll run over some of these super chats as well. Super chat from Blaff. At a certain point, you have to hold your hands up and say we have zero desire/minerals to win leagues and major trophies. It starts from the top. We had 2 years of investment, but now you see the owner's true colours. Super chat here from Chris Ferrone. Arteta won't do it for us. Move on. It's frustrating. O'Malley with the super chat. Project went left when we got rid of Project went left when we got rid of stiff Xhaka for even stiffer, less creative left eights. We decided to be athletic with no silkiness, no technique. Benjamin Alford, as a Liverpool fan, guys, I feel for you guys. We know what it's like to have owners who ruin title challenges. FSG are the same. Keep your head up. That's quite a positive super chat there from Benjamin. Annette with a super chat. For us to bottle at Liverpool, somebody needs to win injuries, not somebody needs to win injuries, not excuses. You're not winning the league. You'll never walk alone. Liverpool fans absolutely flooding the super chats at the moment, and reasonably so. Osman Besler with the super chat, making fun of us for the 2-2, but don't worry, you don't need a striker. Mikel Merino is magic. LOL. Lorinda Colt. If Turkish is feeling down,
you can read that.
Okay. If Turkish is feeling down, my gran would like to date. Sorry, I didn't realise he wasn't there. And then one final super chat here from Kundai. Arteta did well to take us this far, and we're grateful, but he's taken us out of the creativity. He's taken the creativity out of Arsenal. I completely understand that opinion. It is frustrating, but, guys, that's all the super chats. Not good enough. Back over to you, Cecil.
All right, people, that's it. That's it for the stream. That's it for me, for our season. Thank you to the panel that have joined me today. Big up everyone that's tuned in and locked in. Make sure you stay tuned, obviously, so the fan counts coming your way. There's going to be a lot to be said, I'm sure, in the fan counts that will be coming straight after we close this stream here. We'll see you again soon. 1-0 to West Ham. Take care, people. Here's a quick word from our sponsors. Yes, people, if you're spending any time online, then you need a VPN. And NordVPN is your best bet.
Think of a VPN like Declan Rice, shutting down danger before it even becomes a problem.
We all know the pain of missing the 3 p.m. games every week in the UK. But if you were in, say, Australia, America, or somewhere else, it wouldn't be an issue.
And with NordVPN, you could change your location with just one click. Obviously, we would never do that. But if you did, it would work perfectly.
And if you ever use free Wi-Fi in an airport, a cafe, or a hotel, I know I've done that, you might as well have left your wallet on the table and hoped for the best. Hackers love those open networks, but with NordVPN, your data is fully encrypted, meaning your personal details stay yours.
So grab the deal at nordvpn.com/AFTV Live for 4 extra months on a 2-year plan, plus an exclusive birthday gift. This is a limited time offer, and it's always risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee.
Big up NordVPN, and let's get back to the video.